Blah. Okay, I'll be straight up. I am not ready for the stream. That is my fault. I was distracted because my headphones were being stupid. Alright. I had to 3D print some like mod thing because there's no way to fix the like top bit, the plastic bit, because I'm wearing a proper headset now. The top band was like broken and it makes the headset pretty much unwearable. I 3D printed like a mod thing to fix it and it wasn't fucking tight enough, so I was like trying to fucking use foam and shit to tighten it. Anyways, I was distracted. Let's actually set up the stream now. Y'all can see the process. Isn't that crazy? Let's give a little bit of a behind the scenes. Okay. So we start up the stream. All right. We click starting soon, and and then we turn off the mic and shit. That's on the other screen, so you can't fucking see it, like the chat. All right then. Next step for streaming. I need to change the game on Twitch as well. That's fun. It's not even a game we're playing. Okay, then you open whatever the fuck you want to show. We're going to be showing not even Opera. I don't think I have a Firefox thing here. We'll just use monitor display because I'm lazy. It's fine. Okay, so we'll use the monitor display because we're doing a reaction stream today. So we can just go over to Firefox. Whoa, look at this. Wow. Okay, easy. I click, I change the number for the goal. Even though, let's be real, who the fuck pays attention to that? I don't even pay attention to it, and I'm the one who it's for. The audio auto updates, obviously. What the fuck was that? I think that's everything. Yeah, there we go. And we're ready. Because I already did the VC face shit. Look at it. Whoa, scary. Spooky dookie. There we go. Okay. We're going to be doing a fucking reaction stream today because TikTok will not let me. TikTok is racist. Okay, it's not racist. It's the opposite. It's too woke when it comes to racism. It thought it was a racist joke. Truth is, it was racially motivated. It wasn't really racist. I feel like there's a subtle difference there. Maybe there isn't a difference. Either way, it was very, very lightly offensive. And I got banned for it. It wasn't even my joke. So we're not allowed to watch things on TikTok apparently. So we're going to do that today on Twitch because they fucking banned me. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Look, ooh, this is my special view of Twitch. See this? Look, it looks stupid. You see that? That's how my Twitch looks. Okay. Click. Nope. This one. Click here. And then just chatting, I guess? Yeah, just chat. Just catting. What the fuck is that, bro? Okay. Is it branded content? No. Is it a rerun? No. Do we need politics, drugs, gambling, significant profanity or vulgarity? Maybe I should click that because it's me. Sexual themes? You see me? You feel unsexual. Violent or graphic? Just no. Only when I bash your mom's fucking head in. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're all good. Boom. So, what the fuck are we watching today? I don't know. Basically, the way this playlist is created is we have a bunch of not videos to watch. We do have some videos to watch, but the majority of these are ideas, right? So Kay's cooking. We've watched Heg Meal, but there's more Kay's cooking out there, right? Dr. Phil. I think I've watched this one. Somehow I don't remember it, despite how traumatic that sounds. But there's more Dr. Phil out there, right? So we got all these different options. Some of these I won't have watched because TikTok has fucked me over and I haven't been able to watch them. Many of them will be the case. This one I remember was a podcast, so that can go. And fuck it. Right, I'm on the wrong account to remove it. Never mind. It was made by my other account. I have like a million. I was really interested in this and I haven't watched it. Fuck, I clicked the button. I was really genuinely interested in watching this one. I thought this would be so sick, and I didn't get the chance to watch it because instantly got a warning from TikTok saying this is copyrighted, you can't show this, because they've really fucking nailed down on that sort of stuff now. I don't know why, they've massively increased it. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of ironic since Daz is the kind of person who does reaction streams, right? Or reaction videos at least. So that's kind of ironic, but I don't think it's Daz's choice that happened, obviously. So, you know, but let's give it a watch. I'm gonna turn the music down a bit for me. That will turn it down for everyone. Oh, that's fine. Turn Daz up a little. Daz Games.
As you can see, I'm not in the UK. If this was the UK, I think I'd probably move here permanently. I'm currently in West.
Let me just double check the stream is streaming. Right, not streaming, but looks okay. I was looking at the little preview in the corner. Yeah, that looks cool. It's teeny tiny, but it looks fine. Let me know if there's any issues. Any issues.
I'm going into the jungle with my partner, where we will be staying with the Mentawai tribe. And I thought this would be a little bit different from my normal videos. If you like my survival videos, I guess you'll like this one. Mentawai tribe, they're like over 1,000 years old. And they've been living out on this island, which is like a
I just realized I clicked. I'm stupid. My bad.
Direction by ferry. Once we reach the island, we'll be trekking through the jungle until we get to the Mentawai tribe's village, where we'll be living.
How do you spell it? Mentawai. Mentawai tribe. Mentawai tribe. Let's do a little background research. Alright, let's do a little background research. Mentawai, also known as the Mentawai and Mentawi people, are the Austronesian people. The fuck does that mean? Of the Mentawai Islands, principally Siberut, Sipura, North Pagai, and South Pagai, about 100 miles from West Sumatra province, Indonesia. Ah, so it's off the coast of Indonesia. Okay. Anything interesting about these people? Semi-nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyle in the coastal and rainforest. Climate, probably. Region? I don't know. How many days to spend with it? I recommend 3 to 5 days with them. I'm sorry, are there people selling holidays to go live with a tribe? That doesn't sound like a holiday, and that doesn't sound like a legit... That sounds like some kind of fucking psyop. What the fuck? Come spend a week with a tribe. Pay us $5,000 and you can spend a week with the tribe. What? That doesn't... Would that not fuck up that whole way of life and completely destroy the idea of staying with the tribe? I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but it seems weird.
I think for about 4 nights, learning their ways, hunting, how they eat, how they survive, fish, sleep. I don't know if I'll be getting much sleep.
I mean, you'll still get that culture and stuff, but
I don't think I've ever been
I would expect
into a jungle. I've done things like
if people are paying for like package holidays to go and stay with the tribe and shit, right? Surely the tribe gets some money from that, and they'd see a massive change in how they live. So if they're, you know, changing their culture, how are you really meant to see their culture? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you can still soak in some of their culture. I'm sure a lot of it will still be there, but I feel like they'd be changing their culture slightly. You know? It feels like it would be kind of counterintuitive. You're going to explore their culture and learn about them and celebrate their culture, but at the same time, what you're doing is going to be fucking up their culture and destroying it to a degree. Like, you know, I mean, maybe you're enriching them. You could argue that, but the thing that you're going to see, the differences in culture, is going to be diminished by what you're doing, right? It seems ironic. Unless they're not paid, in which case,
Malaysia,
that's fucked, but I don't know.
I've never been into a Sumatran jungle. I looked up the species list, and I wish I hadn't. There's like tigers, rhinos, a lot of things that can basically kill
Tigers and rhinos? Bro, Daz is gonna be fighting a fucking tiger. Alright. Daz versus 100 tigers. Hedge your bets. I would say Daz would be about 49 tigers. He would end up eating the last one, and then the other 51 would pounce on him and eat him. Because, you know, he'd have killed 48, he'd be tired, you know, and then he'd start eating the other one, like, survival. I feel like Daz is that kind of, like, buff, survival type thing. I don't know. I'm not even making sense right now, but yeah.
Hands of the Mentawai tribe. They should help us. But we're just going to go and explore Sumatra for now, get some supplies.
Frank Sinatra?
And, yeah, we'll see you.
This is a really fucking pretty shot, though. This is such a fucking pretty shot, bro. Look at the... Okay. Yes, they've almost definitely turned up the vibrance in the background, but look how green that is, how red that is. The blue. Oh, it's so pretty. You've got all these amazing looking plants. You've got this beautiful calm ocean. And then this little pretty island. It's so beautiful. What the fuck? I mean, how? But even just like the, not like the brightness, but like the reflections on the leaves and shit. Like, it's just glistening. It's crazy. I mean, that could obviously be filtered and shit, but I think that's just what it looks like. I find that, like, when it's really sunny, everything just looks so fucking pretty. I don't know what it is. Everything looks pretty, and it just makes me feel like more at peace. I don't know what it is. It's weird. Like, usually, I'm just fucking depressed as shit. And then, like, there's just, like, this little calmness when it's, like, sunny. I don't even like the heat. I hate heat. I mean, I'm fucking basically allergic to the heat. But, like, then the pretty fucking sun with the heat in the summer, and it just looks so fucking good. I don't know what it is. It's weird. It just looks amazing, and it just makes me feel so fucking soothed.
And stay with the tribe, shall we?
For like 5 minutes. But still.
Excited.
Holy! Oh, what the fuck is that house Daz is staying in? That is not a villa, that's a fucking mansion, bro. What the shit? Bro is living like Tony Stark, but in the forest. Daz Games. How's it going, Daz?
So we're here, and we've made it to the Mentawai Island. This is our first stop. It's pretty crowded getting off the boat. We're going to get back on in a second, but we're going to go get some gifts to bring.
Ooh, gifts. Oh, he's going to bring them gifts. That's nice.
I hear they like tobacco, so
they like tobacco.
That's going to be my gift.
Okay.
It's hot on this island. It's pretty sweaty.
I mean, to be fair, if that's what they like, that's what they like, you know. But
so
now,
in the jungle and probably not get eaten alive.
I'm gonna meet a tribe. Let's get him a gift. Get him some cigs.
So we just got dropped off here by bikes. I held on for dear life. There was this like tiny woman, and then 6
Tiny woman.
back of the bike, sweating profusely. So she'll never forget that, and probably never do it again. Yeah, we're at like this little home, coffee in the jungle.
Just take a little break before we continue on.
Hell yeah. I don't drink coffee, so I'm just drinking water. But yeah, I might go and get some shots of the village. It's beautiful here. I'm also going to ask for a toilet. They're probably going to laugh at me.
Oh, dog fight.
But there's a dog fight behind me.
Oh shit!
I think they're playing.
Love each other.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
playing.
we'll
Okay,
eventually get
bro.
on the boat. That's the next one, another boat. But this one's a little bit different.
I
You'll
was
see what
fucking
mean.
ready. I thought it was some fucking Walmart fight. What the heck, bro?
So we're just going to the boat now.
Those are some sick trees.
But I've been told that my footwear is not sufficient.
He's wearing Crocs, isn't he? I'm calling it.
To get into the
I'm
jungle.
calling it.
But we're going to get some wellies.
Wellies.
Wear wellies. I thought they'd be uncomfortable, but our guide says that if I go into the mud, which is apparently really deep, I'll be able to get my foot out. So
To be fair, he's going into a fucking rainforest climate. Why the fuck would he not bring wellies? But then at the same time, there's fucking tigers. Bro, if you're gonna if you're gonna run from a tiger, you cannot be wearing fucking wellies. I don't think you can run from a tiger in the first place. But if you're going to be in that situation, you fucking don't want to be wearing wellies. Imagine you're fucking doing your thing. You're just on like, I don't know, sitting on the toilet, taking a shit. You got your newspaper or something, right? You're bored out of your mind and you're open. You're exposed because you're in the fucking woods, the rainforest, right? And then a fucking tiger just walks up. And you're like, hello. And then it fucking opens its fucking mouth, bares its fucking teeth at you, and you fucking start running. Now imagine you're in wellies. You're face planting into that fucking mud. You're face planting into the mud, getting stuck in sink mud, quicksand, but mud sinkhole, whatever the fuck you call it. It's not a sinkhole, that's a different thing. And then the fucking tiger comes and starts ripping the fucking back of you to shreds and biting your shit. Right, like, wellies are not it.
It's going well.
Not for escaping a fucking tiger, at least.
Alright. Some wellies.
Wellies.
Here. I don't know if they're gonna have nice eyes. But I'm gonna try some wellies on now. Why do I have to be the way I am? I've just bought wellies. So I gotta wear these football socks.
Special socks.
Yeah, these aren't gonna feel great, but I think they're to stop the wellies rubbing your feet. Or they're like messy, you know?
That makes sense. I have to be careful with socks and shit. Just wearing and basically Doc Martens, right? Wearing boots. So wellies in the fucking rainforest, bro, you gotta be careful with shit. How many fucking cigs did he buy them? To be fair, it's for the whole tribe, right? But that's crazy. Let me bring like a fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me bring a 10-pack of cigs to the fucking tribe. Yup. That's my gift to them. That's crazy.
We've also got them some like beads that they can make like jewelry out of and stuff. Right,
Some beads? Do they like that? Fair enough.
And then we'll be on our way. Yes.
Hey, looking fly in the boots. The willies!
Black and green.
Hey.
Looking mean.
That is a long fucking ass boat, bro. What else is long? The duration of this video, 38 minutes. Crazy. Crazy.
Clearance between the water and us. So I can't move for about
Bro, if he rocks, he's in.
sit like this. Otherwise
That is both the coolest and shittest looking hoodie I've ever seen. It's a fucking vibe, but it's also so ass. I think it's like a swimming vest, like a swimming shirt, but it's also got a hood on it, which is kind of a sick idea, to be honest. But like, it looks amazing and shit at the same time. He looked kind of like a frog, a foreskin frog. That's not a thing I ever thought I would say. Daz looks like a foreskin frog in this picture. A frog's foreskin. A frog made of foreskin. With glasses. Kind of aviators on a fucking frog's foreskin. That's crazy.
capsize.
I do not think Daz was ready for to hear that. I don't think I'd ever be ready to hear that about me, to be fair. So. It's so green. What always amazes me about this kind of video, right? Whether it's like a TV show or like a YouTube video, the fucking B-roll they get, right? They've got a drone up here or something. I mean, they could have just found the footage online, but I doubt it, right? It looks like they've got drone shots, right? Of all of it. Like, why do they charge that? What do they do? How many fucking batteries do they have to bring? What if it breaks? Like, there's so much riding on that. They must be incredibly fucking prepared. What if they lose it? What if a pterodactyl comes out and bites it? You never know. There's so many animals out there, bro. There could be a fucking pterodactyl. You won't fucking know, bro. No! The Loch Ness Monster's brothers are probably in that fucking river. There might be crocodiles, to be fair. That'd be cool. Or eels.
I think I've swallowed half this river.
Ew.
Try and keep my mouth closed.
Why are his lips so red? What's up with the I'm so stupid. What's up with the vibrance? Bro, I have the vibrance turned up on my monitor. I'm so stupid, bro.
We've been going now for about an hour. Not long left to go.
No. Okay. No, I do have the vibrance turned up on my monitor a lot. But they do not look nearly as red in this shot. I don't know why his lips look so red in that shot. That wasn't just me. Okay. I wasn't just being stupid.
How's it going? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. We got a team. Team in a boat. Dad's wearing a frog's foreskin. Frog's foreskin with aviators. Let's go.
Guide seems happy, so I'm happy. This is crazy.
It looks so fucking pretty. A house. Is a house. One day I'd like to have a house. But that'll never happen. I'll just settle for a Lego one. It'll be fine. If I can afford it. Lego's expensive. I bet your mum buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos. Still the best insult ever. Wait, I need to turn my mic down a little. There we go, that's a bit better. I think.
Starting to see why.
Could be wrong. Let me know, but I think that's better. Oh, is that sun cream? Or is that...
Yes.
What is that?
Even coverage.
Looking very heavenly right now. I have a.
Insect repellent? Sun cream? I wasn't paying attention. Did they say?
Starting to see why wellies are important. This one?
Oh, they didn't say what it is.
Yes. Nice even coverage.
Looking very heavenly right now.
Okay.
I have a
You have a what in your shirt? A spider, did you say?
spider.
In your
She
shirt?
has a spider in her shoe.
You seem very, very abnormally calm about that.
Well,
What the
I
fuck?
it to death.
I would have thrown my welly across the village by now.
You would have.
Behind us, these people, we had to give them.
She has a
some
fucking
cigarettes.
spider in her welly. That's
We had to give them some
terrifying.
cigarettes to,
Especially in the
you know, have
rainforest. A
passage.
spider in your welly. Like,
Just one pack.
how are you alive?
It essentially works the same as prison.
What was that
out here.
noise? Okay. I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, is that a centipede?
What? A fucking centipede? Oh, that's crazy!
Centipede, great.
Centipede!
Didn't really want to
Human centipede.
see that.
What up, Miku? How you doing? How you doing?
But
Aw, we can't see. Right, you missed it. Okay, it's 9:07. Let me go back. Look.
we have a run.
Daz is wearing a frog's foreskin. With aviators. It's kind of a sick look, but it's also shit at the same time. I don't know. I hate it and love it at the same time.
Centipede, great. Didn't really want to see that, but knowing
Centipede.
what's out here is terrifying. You start?
Why have we got Minecraft music going on in the background?
Okay.
Minecraft ass music.
Oh,
Oh no.
thank you.
That Willy. That Willy's getting stuck. Guys, Daz's Willy got stuck.
This one?
No. No. Oh, no. Bro, it's so green. It's so green. It's so pretty. It almost looks like marijuana. Hmm? Oh, it's getting dark. How long did it take them to get there?
I'll explain in the morning.
I'll explain. No,
what we just went through.
what? He traversed the rainforest all the way till the night. That's crazy. To be fair, they were like, you're gonna need wellies because he didn't bring any. Yeah, I think he needed the wellies, bro. He's not gonna escape the tigers in those, but yeah, that was a lot of mud. A lot of what? Yeah, he needed those. He needed those. The sorrow in my mind. Oh, what the fuck is that? It looks like King Julian. Is that King Julian? No way.
So this is how you get down to the river
To be.
wash.
Oh, to what?
And we're going to do that now.
I mean, that makes more sense, but
I
a bit more
slip
interesting.
and die.
Don't slip and die. What the heck? I don't think it's that risky. That is kind of crazy, though. Your path is three
how pale my
really
legs are? See the
thin
burn?
trees.
I look like a drumstick. An actual drumstick. This is pretty much how we got through the jungle last night. I was doing this
What?
with a backpack on, with all my gear,
The entire way they were walking
for
along
about 3
those.
hours in heat that I've
In
never really
wellies?
experienced before. And I've done jungle survival.
That's hellish.
The backpack was about 40 pounds worth of equipment in it. Oh, these are better.
I
Nice
could
and
never.
flat.
On
And
fucking
yeah,
god, I
that's
could
why,
not
we didn't
do that.
record the journey because we were just balancing on logs because the mud.
If my life depended on it,
in some
I would
places in the
still.
jungle,
I would just
your
die in
foot
that
just goes
jungle.
straight through it
I
all the
would
way
not
up
make
past
it.
your knee. So it's impossible to walk in. Crazy. I was so exhausted. I've never done anything like that in my life. But we're at the river now, and this
Oh,
is where we shower
we're at the river now. Oh,
and just wash our bodies
that's not
off, you know?
clean.
I might sit in there.
Wash? I don't think
'cause
that's
it's nice and
washing.
deep. Find a nice shower.
What if there are
spot.
animals in there?
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
Ah, that's fresh. And one thing you gotta watch out for. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
Leeches.
It's a bit too fine, but there's a
Is that a
spider
mosquito?
right in front of me here.
Spider. Oh, spider.
I was just about to walk
Holy.
right past that. Yeah, he's right here. I don't know if you can see it.
I cannot
Another
see
bit
it
of
right now,
drama
but there was a
that
spider.
Is my secondary camera. I fell off a log last night.
Oh.
Let me just sit down.
I wouldn't sit down there, but okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, on the
So
log.
my-
Okay,
as
that's
I was
not
saying,
right.
my camera, my Osmo pocket cam, I fell whilst balancing on the
And
logs
smashed it.
last night. I was getting tired, and yeah, it broke the screen. So I'm now resorting to the Action 4, which is basically DJI's answer to GoPro. I hope
I literally fucking said it. I mean, I said it with the drone, because they were taking drone shots, right? But they must be crazy fucking prepared to do something like this, because it is so easy for you to break something, especially out here. And out here, what the fuck are you gonna do if you do break something? Your footage is you know, how are you gonna get more footage? You're just fucked. So they must be crazy fucking prepared. Sounds like he isn't though. He just has one backup. It's fine.
hopefully the quality should be good. And yeah, this is it. We're in the village of Mentawai, and this isn't like the only one. There are loads of longhouses like the one we're staying in, and we're actually coming at a bad time because a couple of days before we arrived, one of the clan died, and
Well, that's not fun. That's pretty ass. Wait, but now I feel stupid though. I was gonna wait until a good moment to pause. Fuck. Okay, that isn't a good moment to pause though. I feel like he was looking into like the species list before, and he was like, "Oh, that was a bad idea," But he's literally there, just like dipping his feet in the water. Like there could be so much in that fucking water. It's like murky. You have no clue what the fuck's in there. I'd be terrified. I'd be like, leeches, fucking parasite, anything. Eel. I mean, eels are less likely. It's not that deep. But like, I'd be terrified.
She was only
I just
3 years
wouldn't
old,
wash.
apparently. She fell
I
into the
wouldn't care.
river
I
and
wouldn't
drowned.
wash.
And then they found her, and the eldest, who we're
Or I'd maybe
calling,
like scoop
Papa,
up some water with my hands and
he's
then
the
just rub it
elder
on
in
myself.
charge. Such a sweet old man. You could see that he's still mourning the loss of that. And
shit.
they've had a big celebration of her life, and they've buried her. But you can tell that the energy's still a bit low. So I'm not really trying not to get in the way and stuff. But they're so welcoming. They're such lovely people. But I can tell, you know, there's
That
some mourning
sucks,
going
fucking
on.
ass, bro. That's shit.
The jungle is a dangerous place. Like just last night, we were asleep and these wild pigs came in.
Wild
started
pig?
fighting
What?
underneath the hut. Imagine waking up to that.
That is pretty
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Fighting
I
pigs? I didn't even know
like
pigs
absolute
fought.
hell. I actually feel good. I'm gonna try and wash.
I mean, to be fair, I agree. He does look kind of fucked at the moment, but it looks really pretty. So much green, so much nice. I mean, there's a lot of mud too, but it looks so fucking pretty, right? I feel like it would feel kind of like rejuvenating in a sense. I don't know. I feel like it would give you like a burst of energy, but yeah, fucking fighting pigs. What the fuck? He woke up to the sound of fighting pigs below him. What the fuck? I didn't know they did that. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
myself
When
in this
pigs
stream.
fight.
Like there, like last night when I fell, that's when the Osmo broke. It was in my pocket, stupidly.
Ooh, he scraped himself up.
Scraped it on a branch.
It looks like a rash almost.
But yeah, we're gonna like show you some more of the village. We're gonna go for a jungle trek now. Another thing that I want to
Jungle
point out
trek.
is our guide was mentioning that other
Who
YouTubers
knows?
have come out here
Fucking lit, bro.
and have complained about their living conditions, which is disgusting. This is their way of life. You're coming here. They've also asked them, just like typical influencers, like, oh, can you get them to smile more for the camera?
What the fuck,
Can you get them to
bro?
climb a tree? I want to get like, these people are not circus animals. I don't know why people come here.
That's
these
so
influencers come
fucking
here
stupid.
and get them to perform and dance for them. It's so disrespectful. I've already got full permission to film. They love the technology. They love the cameras. That's all fine. But just capture them. Don't ask.
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of my concern in the first place with this video, right? Is, you know, you want to explore and learn about their culture, right? But then I literally did like one Google search, didn't even open the links, just looked at the descriptions. And you can pay for holidays to go to this place, right? Like, with how often are people going there? It would fuck up their culture entirely, surely. Like, of course there'll still be a lot of their culture, but like, it would definitely have some sort of effect on their culture, which is the thing you're going there to. It feels kind of ironic in a sense. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. It just feels ironic, right? But then if there are people going there and then telling them like, climb up a tree, I want to take a photo, like that's just fucked, right? That is fucked. Then it's like, it's almost like they're turning them into fucking content farmers.
Them to perform. If you're a YouTuber and you've come here and you've done that, fuck you.
Straight up. That was another thing though, right? If you're a fucking YouTuber or a streamer or something, you've come here to this fucking place, look at it, and then you complain about the conditions you're sleeping in. Are you fucking with me? What did you think you were signing up for? Like, what a prick. If it's really that important to you, I don't know, bring a sleeping bag or some shit and a tent. And I feel like in that case you might end up dead by the morning. But like, what the fuck do you want? Like, there's not a hotel nearby. Surely they're in the fucking rainforest. Go fuck yourself, you stupid idiot. Like, bruh. And if I said that on TikTok, I'd be banned again. I'd be double banned.
Feet and also on my hands.
Oh shit.
So we're going out into the jungle now. There was a spider.
He's got a rash on his feet and hands. I did say I was worried about the water. I don't. His feet and hands were the things that touched the water. That's my concern. It could be irrelevant. It could be something completely different. But I mean, it probably is different. But like,
And just do a
freak
little
me the
jungle
fuck out.
tour. And I think we're going to see the tree. which
I guess
basically
they
encourages
wash in
people
there
to
every
come
day
into
though. But you don't know what kind of
sagu.
diseases and shit they might have that you don't have.
They basically grind it down into like a flour, and then they cook it inside of strands of bamboo.
I wasn't listening. What are they grinding down?
Is it sagu?
Sagu tree.
Sagu tree.
They basically grind it down.
Oh,
into
it's
like
that
a
wood.
flour, and then they cook it inside of strands of bamboo wrapped up and inside of a tube of bamboo in a fire, and it's like this rubbery, plain, fried flour. And they,
Okay.
without all the food people bring for them out here, they just survive on that. So we're gonna go see how.
That sounds depressing as shit. Yeah. No, it wasn't me tripping. Daz's lips have become incredibly saturated in this shot too. What is up with his camera? What's happening? He keeps going from like crazy red lipstick to. I mean, maybe he's wearing this. I doubt it, but maybe it's lip balm or something.
I think we're eating some grubs.
To just normal. It looks so. He keeps flipping. It's confusing the shit out of me. I keep feeling like I'm fucking tripping.
All right, we're going.
These paths are fucking dangerous, bro. Oh, they're not going on the stupid path.
See on the way here is that some of the mud here in the jungle, if you tread on the wrong bit, it goes right up past your knee and your whole leg gets trapped. This is their old house they used
That's
to live
not good.
in. And then they built the other one. Took them a year to build the big one. And this
Took
is
them
where
a year to build the house.
they keep the pigs.
To be fair, I guess it takes
They
that long to
roam
build a brick house. Ish. I don't
in the
actually know.
mud, and this
The
is a pig
pigs.
trap, actually.
Oh.
Apparently there's a wild pig in there already that they've captured.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can just about see
Poor
them through
piggy.
the fence. It's like a massive source of food. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's like 2 wild pigs trapped inside. I can see them. Should probably keep up with my guide, otherwise I'll die.
Oh, they are walking on the stupid fucking paths. Look at that. Look, it's just like 3 little tiny trees, and you gotta walk along them without slipping off.
Yeah, balancing is.
And
not
it
my
looks
strong suit.
deadly as.
Alright. Deeper we go.
Or do you walk between them?
Harvest
Or do you
some of
walk
this
on them?
tree.
I think it's on them, right?
Some
Oh,
of this
he's
guy.
walking around the trees.
These guys are thousands of years old, so they know exactly what they're doing. Alright, across the logs we go. Ooh.
What the heck? What's that? Oh, he's
This
fixing
one's
it.
not that strong. I weigh a lot more than the mental eye. I'm really nervous about this one.
Oh, that looks terrifying.
Nervous about
And the
this
guy's
one.
gone ahead.
Just
He's like,
wait,
ah, you'll be
across.
fine.
Oh, let me get a shot of that.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
If you
that's
fall off
freaky
these
as hell.
logs in here, this is a really big problem.
Yeah. Am I tripping?
This is a really big problem.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Bro, I saw a little. Look, it looks like 2 little eyes, and then I thought it was like a fucking baby hippo or something. Do baby hippos even get that small? Probably not. I was like, what the fuck is that? Bro, I'm freaked. I'm freaked out for Daz.
Take your time.
Bro,
No.
that's just terrifying. Is it like an old house or something?
Ah,
Oh, the way it moves. Oh.
source of food. They just like live inside this wood and then they just take them out and eat them.
Are they eating them? I mean, I can understand that makes sense, but like,
You got one.
Another place.
That's the tobacco.
Ah,
oh, they have tobacco
this is the
leaves.
fresh. And this is also tea.
No, the other one. This not.
Ah,
this
okay.
Tobacco.
Right, tobacco.
Yeah.
Pick this and let it
Wait,
dry.
why
so
did
cool.
Daz bring them tobacco if they have fresh tobacco? Or is there not that much?
Whoa!
Oh yeah, they trap insects in there.
Oh my gosh, it's those! The little fucking
Wow,
Venus
they just
flytrap
fall
ass
in there and
things, but they're
can't eat
creepier.
stuff, don't they? I've seen these on Netflix.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'd say they're less
insects
creepy,
fall inside of
but
these
they're much bigger.
little pods,
Whoa!
and the tree eats them.
It's a victory bell,
And
bro.
they're everywhere.
That's a Pokemon.
Crazy. Look at this.
There are no laws against the Pokemons, Batman. You can't do anything about it, Batman.
Like I watch all these things on like David Attenborough, and now they're right in front of me. Actual jungle. There's like loads of little mushrooms growing everywhere.
Oh, mushrooms. They're probably not safe.
Just gotta sit on this.
Why are we breaking down the
See them
tree?
with these cuts.
What are we doing? Oh, right. Are they harvesting more wood to make the rubbery,
Cutting open
flowery
tree.
stuff to eat?
We have to move.
Dang, awesome. What do they use? Do they use the bark or the
On
actual wood
entire
itself?
tree they find grubs, and I think this is.
Oh, they're
tree
trying to
that
find
makes
grubs.
sagu. They
Oh, no.
take all of the inside of the tree,
Yeah, okay, they're taking the wood
turn
from the
it
tree.
into like a floury paste, and cook it like I mentioned earlier.
That is fucking depressing.
Might have to try one. Be rude not to.
Oh, the way they move. Oh.
Just torn the head off for me.
And I'm lost in the way you
Grub.
move, the way you
Looks like
feel.
something I don't want to
One
imagine. Here we
kiss
go.
is all it takes. Oh, that. To be fair, it was killed. It was killed already. They took the head off.
Yeah.
Did he just say yeah?
Kinda like coconut.
Coconut.
Maybe
Ugh.
mint.
Don't say anything that's gonna put me off.
Okay.
Wait till it, yeah.
Don't say anything that's gonna wear me off. Okay,
Oh,
shuts up.
That's interesting. That's
So fucked. Okay. I mean, he's right. It is something he needs to do, to be fair. But like,
It's very chewy. Wow. It's
that
not
went
as bad as
surprisingly
you think.
well.
Okay.
I think if you didn't know what it was when you put it in your mouth, you wouldn't care.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see what I mean. It has a coconut hint to it.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a
Coconut
go.
skin. I'm not a fan of
Go.
coconut, see? That would put me off in itself.
And they know they're going to process this wood. And
How are they
we'll
gonna
show you
carry all that?
sagu, which we ate last night. It looks nothing like this. Look at that. So
Oh.
many from just one log.
Oh my. Their bodies fucking pulsate,
We have to
bro.
keep our
Like,
space.
what?
They're cutting down a fresh tree. Start
Oh, they're
making
cutting down a
noise.
fresh tree? That's crazy.
And for the top is wobbling. I can see it wobbling.
There was a
Hopefully,
massive tree on the ground, though. Did they
you won't get hurt.
get the
He's
whole
so close to
thing,
that
or is not
tree.
all of it usable?
There you
Imba! Damn.
You're shocked.
If a tree
It was
falls
like
in the
an
forests
earthquake. I literally saw
and these people are
all
there,
of the jungle floor
does it make a
move,
meal? Yes, it does.
and I felt it. It's heavier than you think.
My name is the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Stop making food out of them, please. To be fair, that is... If you're in a... If they live off of basically eating trees,
Yeah.
holy respect to them for that, because that's crazy.
Does that mean subscribe?
I
to
could
Dad's Games?
not subscribe to Dad's Games. What the hell? That was a good plug. That was a good fucking plug. I'll give him that. Was that a baby pig? There was a
Looks
fucking
great.
baby pig there. There's a... Oh, maybe it's a dog or a cat. It's a pig, okay? I've decided. There's a baby pig there.
And on the bug spray after the shower. So this is I don't think I've shown you yet.
I still don't know what the spray is. Is it sun
Day
cream
two.
or mosquito
We've
or
been out here.
clean it. What is it?
And
I don't even know.
it's just these
Oh, it's a
little
cat.
space, each
They
one
have a
in little
kitty.
room, and
They have a kitty.
a little like bamboo cane sort of throw on the floor, and that's it. You're sleeping on wood, which is actually doing wonders for my back, not gonna lie. But yeah, that was day 2 down. We went out and we harvested some saku, some grubs. M's being eaten by something. Actually hang around. One thing that I see that the Mentawai do is they chill a lot. They just chill and smoke.
They chill a lot,
And they
smoke.
play.
Hey, fair enough.
Hello.
Respect.
You got Uno? You got
Uno, let's go.
Alright, we playing some Uno.
Hey.
Play Uno.
You cannot beat this kid at Uno. Alright. Alright, I'm feeling it. This kid has the aura. He's gonna fucking win the shit. He's been playing Uno since before he was out the womb. Okay, he's been ready for this shit.
Yeah? Alright, we're gonna play some Uno.
He's just got all reds. Oh, what the hell?
Same.
Oh, they're playing pairs.
Yeah.
Oh.
You again. How do you remember? You're lying to me.
They're playing pairs. What the heck?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Okay, so they've been skewered. And
Holy.
they're all ready to beat.
What the fuck? They've skewered fucking grubs
Take it off.
that are still alive. They cooked them alive. What? Okay then. Alright.
What?
That is another level.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. You know, I understand they gotta eat these. They gotta eat the wood and turn it into this flowery shit. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. Skewering the fucking maggots while they're still alive and having them wiggle around on the skewer is insanity. That is terrifying.
Yeah, there we go.
Surely there's no reason for that other than they just want to.
Look at that.
What is the reasoning for that? Why is that helpful?
They taste better cooked. Yeah. They just like
What's that?
hit it into the skin.
That's a tattoo?
That's
Oh,
really
shit.
cool.
Wait, the kid's giving himself a
Tap it like
tattoo.
that, and it goes into the skin like a tattoo gun.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, they got like.
But if the kid can just give himself tattoos, how often is he going to be giving himself tattoos? When will he run out of body to use to give tattoos? Maybe this is just like a one-off they're showing it because it does, but like, he said a lot of people have been here before. A lot of YouTubers have been here before, so surely they're not just doing it for the camera, right? So how often is this kid giving himself tattoos? Oh, that's a nail. That's not a needle. That's a nail.
So that's a safety pin.
Oh, a safety pin. Oh,
They
shit.
just put on the back of a stick, and that's how they tattoo people.
What are they using for ink? I've seen people have used like pencil sharpenings and stuff, like graphite. You like blend it up with like a bit of distilled water or something. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Something like that, or alcohol or something. What the hell? Or like burnt wood or something. But what the fuck are they using? Maybe they're using burnt wood as well. That would make sense actually. But that little kid giving himself a tattoo. Bro, if any kid gave themselves a tattoo, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Right? That'd be one of the few situations where a parent might smack their fucking kid, right? Like, you shouldn't smack your kid, straight up. But I feel like the parent might just go over the edge if they see their kid and tattooing themselves, right? I don't think it'd be justified, but that's the point. I don't know what I'm saying here. My point is they'd be fucking pissed, right? Like, it's a fucking pig. It's a pig. Can you tattoo a pig? I assume you can. These are the questions in life. Can you tattoo a pig? I'd be curious. Could you make it like an emo rap pig? A SoundCloud pig? Give it like a bunch of tattoos on its face. Peppa Pig Mr. SoundCloud era, guys. It's not fair. We gotta make it. Okay. He's not naked. I saw a flash of shorts there. Was terrified for a second.
Actually, these river baths. The water is so fresh.
He likes the river baths?
I need to probably go have some water.
To be fair, he did say that. We just move away from the nipple. Not allowed to show that on stream. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't know that was there. That's thrown me. No. It was really concerning me, like, that water he's cleaning in is clearly dirty, like it's muddy. And it's murky, and it's like, but he's saying it's fresh water. I don't know where it's come from, but he's saying it's fresh and it's clean, so maybe it's fine. Well, he didn't say it's clean, but he said it's fresh, so maybe it's okay. And the people do it every day, but again, they just kind of do what they gotta do, right? They're eating maggots, so I don't know. Is that a vine tattoo? Is that what that is? Or am I tripping? I've never used vine. I think that's a vine tattoo.
Fruits that are natural that they harvest as well. And then they have the pigs and the chickens and the eggs, and they eat omelets out
We
here,
just
which is insane.
Censor.
So
Censor.
there's an abundance
You
of
can't
food
see.
out here, but the saku, the tree, before all that, that's
Stop.
this backpack
Okay, we're good.
that I brought with me. It's from a company called
Why was Daz doing that, bro?
Cold.
Why?
And
can't
this is
show
their new
Daz.
backpack, and it's specifically designed for DOPs, cameramen, vloggers.
Is this the
you name
ad?
it. It
This
has
is the
a
ad.
part
Oh, I thought it
for
would
everything.
skip. It didn't.
also has
It says unpaid /
2 extra
self-promotion.
vouchers,
Is this
all
unpaid?
of
This
them
doesn't look like an
attachable,
unpaid ad.
And particularly
This looks like a proper ad. I don't think this is unpaid. I'm skipping that.
further celebrate his granddaughter's
Cat.
life.
Oh,
Such an awesome
that's not
bag.
fun.
Further celebrate
No shot did we just go from an ad read to talking about a fucking death.
his granddaughter's life. Papa was about to show us how he made poison for his arrows for the next hunt.
Ooh. Is that safe?
Ginger, jungle ginger. Chili, hot chili pepper.
He's using ginger in poison?
Wow. Chili.
Oh, it's a little berry.
That is chili poison.
Wow.
Ginger and
So we
poison
went out
makes
this morning
poison?
to find this certain tree that he grinded into this paste that he's smearing on the arrows. And the poison
Oh, it
is
was a
made out of
tree.
ginger, chili.
Oh, it's
certain
chili.
leaf, and scraping this bark off the tree. All
Ginger,
mixed together
chili, leaf, and
then
bark.
juiced, as you saw, to create this poison. And the arrows are designed to snap
What
apart,
the
so the poison
frick?
end stays inside.
Is it like they mix and then there's like a reaction or something and they make a poison? Or is one of these a poison and he's just adding the other
Side
things?
of the monkey or the pig or whatever they're shooting, or even deer. And yeah,
But surely
after
they can't
about
eat
20
the bit with
minutes,
poison in it, right?
They drop dead.
20 minutes
And
they
then
drop
go get
dead.
their kill. And they're doing this in
How
as a
can you safely eat
celebration
that?
after the death they've had in the family. They, after a certain amount of weeks have passed,
You're
they
killing a whole
celebrate
ass pig. Surely
that
that's not
life
safe
with
to
a
eat.
hunt.
I don't know.
And that's what this
Is he
and
giving him a
unfortunately,
tattoo?
we leave tomorrow, and we're not going to be able to see the hunt. I wish we were staying for that. It's probably best I wasn't there though,
Damn.
because I would be noisy and loud, and if they gave me a bow,
Those look
it's
fucking
missed
badass.
the poison, so I wish we could see it.
Holy.
It would have been cool. So this is the sagu that they make from the trees. This is the
What?
final product. It's no
That is not what I thought he was. He was saying they make like a floury, powdery stuff. That's like rubbery. That's what he does with the. That's what they do with the tree. Oh, that actually looks a lot more edible than I was expecting. It looks almost like bread.
It's just like plain. It tastes like dough.
Yeah, dough.
Oh, jungle beard.
What's all that noise?
They're doing the monkey dance.
What?
Stamp on the floor. Alright, we're going fishing in the rain. It's only the women that are allowed to fish.
What?
I get to watch.
Damn,
And
he's
they
not allowed to
dress them up
fish.
in
What?
this get-up. Like, there's a whole
Slay?
ceremony behind it. It's gonna be really cool to see.
Alright.
Apparently they catch like
Pop up.
catfish, and you know me, I love fishing. I'm gonna go to the river now and try and catch something. Apparently we're not allowed back until we caught something. So, and it's raining. Beautiful rain.
They're not allowed back until they catch something, and he's not allowed to help.
For me.
I get fucked, dads. Oh. Okay, she's fine. Oh. When they said fishing, I was not expecting this. They're in the water.
So they're like netting underneath.
I mean, that makes
the
sense,
mud,
but
to see if they can like scoop
under the
anything
mud,
out.
like, fish lying on the riverbed is crazy. Is it fish or like crabs? What are they trying to get? What kind of fish do you get that lie at the bottom of the riverbed?
Ah, look, shrimp! Oh wow!
She got a
Oh,
shrimp?
that's so cool! Oh wow, they're really blue.
That's crazy.
And into the hole. So we found out the skirts hold the bamboo tubes on their back, and that's what they put the shrimp in, and any little fishies they catch. We're having shrimp
That's
tonight.
so cool.
I'm so excited.
Suck it.
Yeah. Will would never catch this many shrimp. I know that.
Why aren't they allowed to help?
Back home,
I
if you wanna
mean,
catch
you know,
shrimp,
I understand he's
anything
respecting
like
the
that,
culture,
we
but
set up little traps
feels like he's there.
where
They might as
go
well
one
let him
way
help,
and
right?
couldn't get out. I'm wondering if
Even
they
if
had-
it's like not his role, even if they're like the men get roles, the women get roles. Surely they could just be like, well, he's here anyway, right? But I don't know.
made little cages with some bait in, and just left them underneath these
It's
mud
not like he's
banks
doing a different role.
in these mangroves that they might actually catch more. I might pitch that idea. It might be like a little meant to wear dragon's den.
What was it saying?
I might pitch that idea. It might be like
No.
these
why would they do
mangroves
that?
that they
What's a mangrove?
and just left them underneath these mud banks in these mangroves that they might actually catch more. I might pitch that idea. It might be
If
like
you
a
just
little
left them
meant to wear
under?
dragon's den.
You left the nets under and then went to get them, you might
Fucking
catch more.
glamorous.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I doubt it, but
jungle scene.
maybe.
I'm glad it's raining.
I feel like it would just destroy the net
Found these little
eventually. I don't know.
blueberries. And they're so bright blue. This is
Are
not
they actually
colour
blueberries?
corrected, This is how they are.
I have never seen that color.
Never
blue
seen that blue.
wild.
Still working our way up-river. Got loads of shrimp. Oh, I'm gonna go around. We've just been told to, you know, do as we're told. Maybe because she doesn't want us to scare the fish. Look at that. Doesn't look that big on camera.
That's a pretty big ass
It's
tree.
huge. I wonder how many little spiders live in there.
Oh no, why would you say that, Dad?
Reminds me of the trees in Costa Rica, boo.
Fish goes.
Oh,
Ah, little catfish.
Catfish.
Yeah. Oh,
what
yeah,
did she just
tonight.
do to the
Home sweet
fish?
home. So,
It looked like
Shrimp is
she was
over.
like
Got a lot of
ripping it in
fish, a lot of
half or
shrimp.
something.
can't wait to see it all being cooked. Can't wait to
Was she
taste
ripping its
it.
head off
These
on the
things,
spot?
Hard work. It's good to be home though. I'm glad it was raining that whole time. It just keeps you nice and cool. I've got to investigate if I've got any leeches on my body or any new bites.
Oh.
Have a look.
See, I was saying that might be leeches.
Hi.
They're all leeches, bro.
Yeah, we got catfish and shrimp. It's all good. I really came to know this family, and it was amazing seeing a completely different way of life and living. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you. My batteries were running low, and the journey back was exactly the same as
Hey,
how
the
we got here.
drone.
I hope to someday
Oh, yeah, they were taking
return
raw
to the
shots.
Mentawai tribe.
I know
and
it's kind of
hope you
obvious,
enjoyed
but they
this
could have just
unique video
taken
that I don't
B-roll for
usually
something.
make, and I hope it gave you
Stock
an insight
footage.
into another world, which I will always remember. Stay dazzling.
I like how he's just doing a little dance. No. No. Is that the end? I really like that kind of video. Like that, it feels so genuine. And you actually like learn stuff from it. Like it's genuinely a really nice kind of video. There was also this stranded on an island for a week. Which he did. Has he done any other ones? Probably, but I'm not sure. I really like this kind of like video though, because it feels very genuine, and you get to just learn a little bit. And be entertained at the same time. It's this is peak YouTube for me. Like, is it the most entertaining? No. Is it the most educational? No. Is it an amazing mix of the two? Yes. It just feels great. It just feels like a good watch, right? I love this kind of video. I don't watch them very often because it has to feel kind of genuine, right? And a lot of them just feel like documentaries or something. This feels genuine when Daz does it, which is, it adds something. I really fucking, like, look up to that. Like, that's really good. I don't know. What do we watch now? We have watched the Umperville one. That was slow as frick. That was painful to watch. It was so slow. An hour 40. Right, we didn't even get through it in an entire stream. You were experimented on in school and never knew. I think that was also a podcast. I think both of these two are podcasts, so I'm not gonna do either. I don't think I did this one. Let's go for this one.
Meet Preston, a man in his 70s.
I don't think I want to meet him, but okay.
He's coming to meet a girl that is the same age as his great-granddaughter at the local library.
Great granddaughter. It says daddy grandpa, not daddy great grandpa. That sounds kind of ironic. Great. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not in this title. Yeah, no, fair enough. He has a great fucking granddaughter. Like, how old is this fucker? How old? And you're looking for a fucking 30? Are you fucking good, bro? Keep it in your fucking millennium at least. Jesus. At least keep it to the same eon. Oh, fuck, bro. I don't actually know how long a millennium is, so that... It's very meaningless. His wife of 50 years. I'd like to clarify. Wife of 50 years. That does not mean he's 50. It means he's been married for 50 years. So he's probably like 70. If he got married at 20. So he's probably 70-ish, maybe more, maybe a little less. Right? This guy is fucking old. He's a fucking great grandfather to someone. And he's fucking meeting a 13-year-old. Disgusting as shit. What is that shot?
We find out that age is just a number and jail is just a cell. So sit back, relax, and please hit that like button, subscribe, and share today's explosive episode of EDP Watch.
Subscribe. I agree with that. Subscribe to this, subscribe to Daz. Morning, just saying hi. Hi! You missed it. We watched the Daz video. It was genuinely so fucking good, I can't lie. Okay. I won't keep you if you gotta go. Don't worry. Don't worry. No worries. Don't worry. No cupcakes.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And for this one,
The Minion t-shirt is cooking right now.
This guy, I actually found her from my website. I put out a post on there saying that I was hiring some decoys. She answered the call, and this is actually her first EDP.
This is her first one?
And his name is Preston Bowling.
It's her
Preston Bowling
debut.
is a 74-year-old man who is married, by the way.
She's not a
with
K-pop idol, but
who is coming here to meet a
it's her
13-year-old
debut.
girl. We also have suspicions that he is into CP as well, but we'll figure that out later. And
Oh, he's into
actually
CP
been
as well.
caught before.
To be fair, if you're a bread, does that not go hand in hand with CP? Like, I feel like if you know you're a bread, surely you would have looked at CP. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really immersed into that culture, so I don't really know. But I would expect you would do both, right? Right? If you're gonna do the bread one, surely you would be doing the CP. The CP, you don't necessarily have to do the breading, but if you're doing the breading, surely you're doing the CP, right?
By his family. He got caught talking to our decoy, and his family made him stop talking to her. And then this man made a brand new Discord to talk to her some more. Like, hey, I don't know how he...
The fuck? His family caught... they caught their great fucking grandpa cheating with a 13-year-old, and they had to tell him to stop. Holy.
He has Discord, and B, I don't know why he would double
And then
back,
he doubled
but he's
down.
showing up, man. We're gonna meet him here at the library. So I really don't got much else to say, y'all. This dude is very bad. We gotta do what we do. If you guys can, please be sure to hit that like button, support the channel. Also follow us on EDP Watch because you guys watch the videos early on there. And
The on videos are a W. Yes.
And we're gonna be having live streaming capabilities soon for only members of EDP Watch. So soon, all 14,000
I feel like live streaming
EDP Watch
red
will be able
catches
to watch
is
the
risky.
live catches
I
and
feel like
everything.
that
You
has
guys still get it, but,
some
you guys watch
risks
live.
attached to
Be
it.
sure to follow us on there.
For everyone, basically, involved. I feel like that's not the smartest of idea. Why did he blur? What the heck? Around him is like blur. It's like there's motion blur on this shit. The fuck?
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Ew, the voice.
Hi, I just woke up.
I love your pictures. You are so beautiful. I'm a 75-year-old man.
Is that
How are
actually the
you,
guy? Holy. He belongs in Guess Who?
Oh, I'm almost ready. Thank you.
I'm almost 9th grade.
You are
She's
very young
8th
and
grade,
beautiful.
bro.
I didn't know you were so young.
I don't know what 8th grade
Aw,
is,
I'm sorry.
but
Am I
it says she's
too young?
13,
I'm
so
gonna get in trouble chatting with you, am I, sweetie?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
want you to get in trouble, sweetie.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Aw, you're so nice.
Are you
What?
a cheerleader?
I'm not, but I kind of wanted to try it out.
You could do anything you want, sweetie. You are so sweet and very beautiful.
You are so sweet and very beautiful. Where the fuck did that come from? And that is terrifying. That's literally like the fucking. It's giving Olive the lights. Olive the lights. And then it starts chasing you around a fucking hotel, bro. Around the fucking stairs and shit. That's what this is giving. It's terrifying. It's a Roblox
I
horror
would
game.
serve you to keep.
Ew. To keep is creepy. I have it
saved
saved
as
as
Now I
cat.
will
What does
always
that
have
even
you
mean?
Aw, I love that.
Sweetie, you make it easy for me to be a gentleman. You're so sweet.
You
are
didn't.
like
She
my
didn't do
granddaughter.
anything, sweet. Go away.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I have a wife, but she is not in good health. I take care of her. And you just stole my heart. You are so sweet, and I love chatting with you.
I hope to see
I'm
you at
gonna
one point.
fucking vomit. What the fuck is this? Stop calling you sweetie. What the fuck? I just read those words that are coming up. He keeps calling her fucking sweetie. And he mentioned that she's like his granddaughter. He wants to fuck his granddaughter. Can we just notice that for a second? He's comparing someone he's attracted to his granddaughter. That's not. No. No.
Honored to see and hug you, and hopefully a kiss.
No.
Really? I'm glad.
You are making this old man horny.
Can we kill this guy?
I can show you what you made rise.
What did I make rise?
You know what, sweet baby? Are you trying to make me talk naughty to you? Do you like sucking? Do you like sitting on my face?
What the fuck?
I don't know if I'd be any good at
He went from, oh, you're so sweet, sweetie, 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 to fucking, do you suck? What is this? Get him out.
To make you scared that I can
Get
help
him out.
when.
whenever we get together.
No.
So
No, you
I'm
cannot.
about to bust. I have to go. My wife just got up. I love
What?
you.
Is this the first conversation? That was so fast. Where the
Like 10 minutes.
what?
Apparently, like his wife is sick or something like that. So he's leaving his sick wife. You can even wait till death do you part.
He's leaving his sick wife for a 13-year-old. Oh my god. He literally belongs on Guess Who. Ah,
Hey, Mr. Preston.
the whispering.
Watch EDP Watch up in 101. You want to join the extended or call.
Bro, I don't want the ads. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why is sponsored block not just skipping it for me? What the hell? Maybe I got the settings wrong. I don't know.
With her and everything. Is that cool? I don't want your wife.
Well, it is marking it, so that's something.
Because we're having God's honest conversation. We'll just go outside and talk so that way no one hears.
This is hella quiet. I'm gonna have to turn it up. What is whispering?
Huh?
What are you telling me?
I don't want to have to embarrass you and show you the messages or nothing.
Cause he's got a sweetie.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't want to tell your wife or anything.
I don't want to tell your wife or anything. I just like to say this is very on point. This book says cooking. I think Gideon is cooking right now. And the guy is cooked. No. Citizens? Put him under citizen's arrest. That wasn't that funny. Get his ass. Gideon, tackle him. Rugby tackle.
Mr.
Sorry, he's American. Football tackle.
I'm here to talk about her. The reason why I want to talk to you is I don't want anyone to figure out about this. Would you be down to have a conversation?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we can just go outside.
Would you be down to have a conversation? Yeah, he says walking away.
I respect my elders, yes, sir. Nice to meet you. My
Oh,
name
he's
is
gonna have
Alex
a
Rosen.
okay.
Nice to meet you. Would you like to call me Mr. Bolin or Mr. Preston? Would be better. Okay, Mr. Preston.
We're not doing
Holy.
We can walk further down if that's okay. I didn't want to come here and put your business out here or nothing. You know what I mean? I didn't tell none of your family.
You here? You come here for something?
To have a God's honest conversation. That's it. I mean, can we talk right here or? Because I mean, I don't. Her mom wanted me to talk to you about this. I don't want this to land on anyone's desk. You know what I mean? I don't think you're a bad dude.
What the fuck do you do with someone doing this that age? Do you lock them in prison? I mean, I should hope so. But say he doesn't get put in prison. Does the family put him in a care home? He's basically going to be institutionalized no matter what happens. Which I'm kind of vibing with. I'm kind of happy with that. If he doesn't go to prison and his family find out, they're putting his ass right into a care home. Right? Or maybe they're not. Because he's looking after his sick wife. She could have also been put in a care home. So maybe they can't afford to put them in a care home. Let's hope. Let's hope that either he goes to prison or a care home. Or dies. He's old. Who knows?
Mr. Preston, man, I don't want to.
Now, you know, I don't wish for
Mr.
nobody
Preston, I
to
don't want
die.
to have to call the police. I really don't.
What if anyone maybe
Okay.
hit?
Yeah, I'll call.
Go, 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 go. Follow him. Hop in the
Damn, I didn't
back.
think he was gonna run. Here, let's go. He just took off. Shit. Well, we got his address. Here, let's get to his house.
If only it wasn't America.
Oh my God.
Could have just hopped in the back. Couldn't have used their guns. But they got guns. Looking for Grand Unk. He's achieved Unk status by Predding. Yup.
How you doing, man?
Checks out.
It's a blissful day. Pretty blessed. Not too bad.
Blissful day.
Hello.
Okay.
How you doing, ma'am?
Oh no.
Good, good. If you don't mind me asking, is this your husband right here, Preston? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
is
we
he
have
home?
actually went to the public library.
Or did he go somewhere
and
else?
Came to meet what he thought was a young girl. When he saw that it was us, he like took off and everything. Obviously, I don't want to get anybody else involved and everything. The girl was underage. Do you know where he might have went? Maybe you can call him. Do you have his phone number by any
Oh my
chance?
god, he's not there.
Oh, you don't?
even know what mine is.
But do
I
you
don't
know
even
the
know what
girl?
mine is. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know the girl?
I do know the girl. Yeah, her mother let me know about it. She's 16 years old, and he came to do sexual things with her. He sent her very explicit photos, and he went over to the library to go.
I feel so bad for her. Is she the sick wife? That's crazy. Imagine being sick. Your husband has to take care of you. You don't even remember shit. And then you find out he's not only cheating on you, but with a fucking 13-year-old. This is or trying to at least. I mean, no, I consider that cheating, right? Reaching out in the first place, that's cheating.
Yes, ma'am.
Even if he wasn't
Honestly,
successful.
I don't want to show you it, but he sent the girl photos of him fully naked. He told her very sexual things. Obviously, I'm not going to show you that stuff because that's just too graphic. But
fucking
he
rancid,
was
bro.
stepping out on you. Does he have any weapons on him by any chance? Any like firearms? Okay. Just want to make sure.
No
is that
weapons,
his
that's
truck
good.
Right there? Oh yeah, that is his truck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a.
Oh, he
gauze on.
swung that around.
Hey, Mr. Preston.
Oh, he
listen,
clocked
I don't want to
them.
get anybody else involved. Like, we could talk right out here. No cameras, no nothing. This is just genuinely for the mother because the mother is very worried right now, sir.
I don't care about having no conversation.
Okay, can I ask why?
I don't know what you're getting into here.
The 13-year-old girl that you had came into the library to meet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we didn't just meet each other at the library. I'm not police. I'm just like a concerned citizen.
I don't
Her
like this
mom
guy.
reached out to me. She told me about what was going on and everything. I genuinely don't think you're a bad guy. If I did, I would not be talking.
If it were a Kick streamer doing this video, or a Rumble YouTuber, or a Rumble video creator, they'd be pushing his head into that fucking bar bath right there. Alright? And they'd be feeding him birdseed. And he'd deserve it.
Going on and everything. I genuinely don't think you're a bad guy. If I did, I would not be talking to you right now. Is it cool we just talk out here by ourselves? We're gonna just talk it out and everything, and then afterwards, I'll give you a firm handshake. But I don't think you're a bad guy at all. You have granddaughters, you have kids, and I hear you're a Christian, right?
I don't think you're a bad guy. You have
You know
daughters.
what the Bible says about lying. I'm gonna talk to you and have a God's honest conversation with you.
Just ask me what you want.
How did you meet and started talking to her, pretty much?
She come to me.
So she came to you, messaging you.
I even deleted her and she come back and found me.
I'm gonna have to contest on that because you had deleted her, but then you had came back a little bit later. You had said something about your family had caught you talking to her, right?
Right? And we did not delete everything.
You deleted everything?
Deleted everything.
What do they just give him?
Found me again.
Why did you keep on talking to her?
Yeah, 'cause she seen
Oh, that's the file, I think, with all of the photos.
So all those messages that were sent, those were you and everything?
All the messages, the photos,
Okay, hey, I
everything.
appreciate that. How old are you? 73, 74?
soon be 75.
75! Age is just a number, bro. That fucking 62 years age difference. That's... Someone could die in that fucking lifespan easily. In that age difference. Like,
Almost 75-year-old
me.
man in jail,
No.
for a simple mistake. You know what I mean? I think it's just one of those things where you just gotta talk about it. It's the awkward thing. But are you okay? You seem kind of little. Oh,
My
yeah,
wife's
hey,
right there.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
no
none of that.
shit.
She's not gonna know any of this at all. So why did you send her so many images of you naked?
Oh.
She asked you for the
I love the crop. I love the cucumbers and the big
Your girl
red
been hitting you up
dots.
a lot on.
No.
So this doesn't happen a lot?
No, I've never had this happen before in my life.
Really? So this is the first time?
This is the first time.
Oh my gosh. I see that you're on Signal, right?
Yes, that's what we met.
Oh no. They're all on fucking Signal, bro. Every single one of these videos, they're on fucking Signal. Some of them on Telegram as well, but almost all of them are fucking on Signal. This is genuinely why I didn't want to download Telegram, is because a lot of people use it for that kind of shit. Signal seems to be even fucking worse. Where I was like, I do not want any association with Telegram. Look, I can get like modded software and shit off there and it'd be sick, right? But I'm not downloading Telegram for the pure fucking fact that people use it for the creepiest shit, right? Signal is apparently so much worse. I feel like anyone who has Signal, that's a red flag, or at least an orange flag. You gotta like be warned. You gotta be fucking aware of that shit, right?
He's just my Uber driver. That's all. Yes, ma'am. But I think he said you want to have just a private one-on-one conversation, man to man. I told him
Because I
that
feel like I've never heard
Listen,
about
I
Signal
promise
outside of
after,
this
I'll
context.
give you a good handshake if you just give us just a quick second, ma'am.
I don't think you should. I think I should be involved.
I think I should be involved. I agree.
I feel like just man to man.
But,
talk,
yeah.
And, obviously afterwards you guys can talk. But if you could just give us just about 10 minutes, just alone time, and then I promise we can talk to you, ma'am.
How can it be just his business when I've been married to him for 50-something years?
No, yes, ma'am, absolutely. And I promise you
Fair.
guys can talk about that after. I just want to, I'm just here to have a conversation with him.
Fair point.
Yes, ma'am.
You said sexual. It has something to do with sexual?
Yeah.
Can't even have sex. He has a heart problem and he takes
Oh, man.
pills for his heart.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what we're here getting situated. Like I said, I'm a
Oh my
straight
God,
edge
she
guy.
just
I
outed
was a
that.
regular
That's so
American
funny.
citizen. I met Trump at the UFC 303.
Look.
I'm a
Lots of people have issues like that. You know what? Fair enough. But it's fucking funny when someone's trying to go through shit like that with a child and they can't even do it. Just in general. Like, that's hella funny. Getting stupid ass.
red but
Let me talk to him and see what we got.
Deserved.
give us 10 minutes and I promise we'll knock back, okay? You see, I'm not letting your business get out there.
You get me a big
Chop it off.
No,
I mean, you can't use it anyway, apparently, but chop it off.
I'm not gonna tell her nothing.
It's already done.
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir.
It's already done.
So
Yep.
you can just,
God, no.
She's gonna leave me now.
Listen,
Good.
No, I don't want her to leave you. Listen.
you want something, tell me what you want. Let me get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You
said
want
that you were on
something?
Signal, right?
Everybody
Signal,
wants
they,
something.
Like, be posting some crazy
What
stuff
do you
on there.
want?
Like, you ever seen any images of like little girls or anything like that? Like young girls?
No, I haven't. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Okay, so you're being honest.
Sure,
with me
buddy.
about that, right?
I'm being honest about that.
Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I have some chat logs that say stuff different where images of little girls were sent before. How long has that been going on since you've been sending images of young girls?
I don't know anything about that.
You would shake my hand and look me in my eye and promise?
I promise you, I never seen
Okay.
nothing from no little girl.
So, you've been married for 50 years. Why would you
I'll never send something to a little girl. But did you? Is the question. Not will you.
I just wanted to see her. I just wanted to meet her. That's it.
Like a grandfather, kind of.
I mean, that's just all it was.
Like a grandfather. Yeah, he said he likes his fucking granddaughter.
Oh, they did really catch me. They was asking questions about somebody that was posted on Twitter to me.
So, like, what did your kids say?
It was the name was Kit Kat. One of my granddaughters, she saw that message from Kit Kat to me, a message from Kit Kat.
And what did that message
Yeah,
say?
valid. Question that.
Say she just-
That's weird.
She saw it on there.
Like, did they just told you to stop talking to her? So why'd you keep on talking to her?
I didn't. I deleted it right after that, and then she got back hold of me again.
I mean, but you didn't have to keep on responding.
And I didn't understand what she was into. I didn't know what she was doing, and I was trying to find out what was going on.
I didn't know what she was doing. Bro,
Yes,
you
sir.
were
Hey,
doing it.
like I said, when you go inside, you could tell her anything you want. So this is your granddaughter, right? And this is your penis, right? Why would you send your penis to a 15-year-old girl?
She asked me.
She asked me.
Entire messages, and not
She's
one time
two.
did she ever ask you for a picture of your penis.
I asked her what she wanted, and I was just being foolish.
No disrespect. No disrespect at all. This video is top tier. I hate Gideon shoes though. What the heck are those? One white, one black. And they look so dumb. I hate them. They look that kind of shoe. Stupid ass.
I'll be honest with you, I was being foolish.
But no disrespect. He's cooking.
Your age. But like, shouldn't your wife be the only one seeing this? I just want to figure out why you were talking to her. I mean, would you want to talk to her mom?
It was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Talking to her, but I thought she was just lonesome and wanted somebody to talk to, and then it got a little bit further, and she kept pushing me.
Well, if you're lonesome and wanting somebody to talk to, maybe you don't want to be pregnant. I don't know.
And there's something that she wanted
Maybe that wouldn't help.
I read the Texas, you read it.
Is it because you and your wife maybe not have sex anymore?
Well, I don't like it.
You can't have sex, so why were you telling her that you would do all these sexual things to her?
I knew it was a mistake. I should never done it.
Maybe we could put this hitch down and we could sit down. Yeah.
I wonder if he can't do it with his wife, but he could do it with a kid, maybe. I doubt. But
I mean, I think this is the point, though. It's like,
What
why'd
if-
you run off whenever I was trying to talk to you?
you gotta
Were you
question
scared?
it.
Yep. What were you scared of?
I was down.
Oh, is it because I'm black and, you know, maybe robbing or something?
They shooting going on down there all the time.
Oh, no, you know, I'm not going to call the police or anything. If I wanted to do that, I wouldn't be here talking with you.
It was a mistake, and I shouldn't have done it. It was set
That's
up.
correct.
Well, I mean, I can let you talk to her mom, and I promise you it's not a setup.
I just want you to tell me what you want, and let's get it over with.
I mean,
Why are you running it off?
what do you want me to do? Like, I mean, obviously you could tell me to leave, run out of here and stuff like that. You know, this is your property, honestly, but like, I'm just trying to be a saving grace and just talk to you about this.
I don't understand why you're lingering on. Why don't you just tell me what you want, and let's just do it.
She wants you in prison. You need to admit to it and just be honest, and then go to prison. Nice and easy. That's what we want.
Get it over with.
What could I want from you, Mr. Boone?
I don't know.
I'm
I
not here to.
don't know.
Asking you.
Listen, don't cry. Here, Mr. Boone.
I'm in a terrible fix right now.
Listen, she don't know nothing.
Yes, she does. She knows enough to get rid of me. Yeah.
Hey. All I told her was, hey, he came to meet somebody at the library. We just.
See, that's something I've never been to a library.
Is
I've
that what
never
she
been
got?
to the library. What the heck?
Man, I'm gone. She'll call the son and he'll come get her.
Listen, I think you're a great dude. And I know.
I would never let nothing like this happen.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Pete. Pete.
Let me ask you something.
I mean,
How can he be doing something like that?
I ain't
Do
done
it.
nothing. I talked to somebody.
I ain't
Yeah,
doing
it's
nothing.
it's just some online stuff, and I promise you,
You know, I told you that the kids told me to get off of it.
you know, I promise you, I'm having a really great conversation with your husband right now. You know what I mean? You have a lot of feminine energy too. You're a beautiful woman. Right now, I think your husband needs some masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? This feminine energy is affecting our conversation, and I don't want it to. And that's just you. And I love your feminine energy, and I promise you, when we have this conversation, we're gonna be good. You know? And then after.
What is happening? I don't know what he's trying to do here, but that is disgusting. What is happening? What is he doing?
When you want to come out here, we can talk. I can promise that now.
Where did you get anything like this? And why is the cops coming up?
It might be because they like heard something. I didn't call nobody. You know, we could just tell them like, hey, you know, it's a black guy talking to two elderly people. They might think something's happening. I mean, I genuinely don't know what's going on.
What the heck?
But Mr. Bolin, you're not gonna talk to 15-year-old girls ever again, right? This is your last
Oh,
time.
that officer's face is like, huh?
You apologize
Whoa,
for meeting
that's
him?
crazy.
And you're gonna never send nudes to a 15-year-old girl again. Okay, so all these images are you, and that was you talking to her, right? You promise you'll never do this again.
I promise.
He look at the officer and say, I promise I'll never talk to a 15-year-old girl again?
I promise I'll never talk to one.
Okay.
That's crazy.
He was talking to what he believed to be a
Why do they all just
girl.
do
He
it?
went over to the local
It's
library up
crazy,
there.
dog.
This is the messages here. Mr. Bolin, this is your penis picture, right?
Yes. What?
I appreciate that. And then
The confirmation is crazy.
A full nude of
Confirmation
him
in front of
doing
the fucking
flex
officer,
of what he
bro.
thought was a 15-year-old girl.
Also, that picture is insane.
Mr.
He's
Bolin, him doing the
trying to
Superman
show his. Look at him doing that pose. That is crazy.
flex to what he thought was a 15-year-old girl. Yeah. Mr. Bolin, why would you cheat on your beautiful wife with a 15-year-old girl?
I wasn't cheating. No, I was started talking to her and she just
Did,
things got out of hand.
yeah. How you doing? Officer. Oh, my bad. How you doing? So, like your officer heard, this man right here, Preston Bolin, he, you know, if you guys Mirandize him, he's been pretty honest and straightforward, and yeah.
I ain't anything first, but
You were tricked into it? How do you get tricked into something like this?
Mr. Preston, you did message her first. I don't want to sit up here and call you a liar, but I can show everybody here that you messaged her first. Men lie, women lie, evidence don't.
I didn't even know who she was.
He and I have not had sexual relations in 4 years, maybe.
4 years. Damn.
He has a problem with that, and he may have talked to the girl, but he couldn't have done nothing.
He did go to meet her, though.
Yeah, he might have went to meet her, but he didn't touch her or nothing because he.
Oh, why is she? Why is she defending him?
There's nothing I want you to do, man.
I mean,
just want you to come up
I
close and
get
get
it.
some good
50, you
thumbnails.
kind of got it, but
Yeah.
stop.
You're not ruined.
Well, this is it.
You're good.
Might as well just go ahead and kick
Yes.
No. Don't do that. That's not the godly thing to do. That's not the Christian thing to do. A man owns up to his mistakes. Are you a man?
Not really.
Not really.
No homo.
True.
Two people like him.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised that a man that's been married for 60 years would talk to a 15-year-old girl. That's what I'm surprised with.
I just thought, what do you want?
You need to talk to your wife here of 60 years and tell her I'm sorry.
I would have never touched a girl with that. I told her that.
You know it's illegal to send nude pictures to a 15-year-old girl?
I never did.
You have
I
children.
never
right?
did. You admitted to it.
Granddaughter caught you talking to her. Heather.
She said she saw that on my face.
His granddaughter.
I needed to get off.
His granddaughter caught him talking to another girl, and he blocked her for a little bit, but then he added her back to talk to
She
her.
did all that stuff, and then she come back.
No, you messaged her back.
No. She come back to me. I didn't even know how to get a hold of her.
Okay, you know what? I can call her right now.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so this what's gonna happen. The investigator is gonna do follow up. I'm gonna do the report. And he's gonna do follow up.
Is he coming out here today? He's not gonna come? I mean, you want to talk to him real quick to get just, see if he admits it to you, and so that way you have more for the courts?
I went up there to meet somebody. I didn't know exactly who it was going to be.
Hey, officer? I mean, would there be enough probable cause to take his phone at least?
We can.
I mean, can you ask him?
Since my
We through. I'm gonna get my lawyer.
You gonna get your lawyer?
I'm gonna get my lawyer.
Why are you gonna get a lawyer?
I want you to get out of my yard and get off of my.
Yeah, let me tell. Hey, neighbors, let me tell you guys what y'all neighbor did right here. Mr. Preston, he was talking to a 15-year-old girl. Yeah, that's him right
I
there.
love that.
Yeah.
Respect.
Just make sure you protect your children because they're not arresting him today. So, hope you get a good lawyer. And I'm gonna let your granddaughter know what you're doing.
I have never done that before. This is the first time.
This is the first
It
time,
should be
so
no
he just
time.
admitted
My
it.
dad is the same
Again.
age as you, and he's never talked to any underage girl.
Switching up.
Neighbor here, he was talking to a 15-year-old girl. Oh, look, a school bus. Mr. Preston, stay inside. It's a school bus.
What's good, YouTube, man? I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of EDP.
Is there an update?
Watch.
Please
I'm
tell me
not
there's an
gonna lie,
update.
this one is
That
definitely
won't
one
be.
of my favorites. It's just crazy the fact that he was on
That
Discord.
won't be.
That's the part that gets me.
Discord?
Right? So,
That guy was on
I
Discord?
with the Greenville Police Department over in Mississippi. Like, I've dealt with, like, bad police departments where, like, you know, they're just a-holes and stuff like that. But when I tell you guys, like, I didn't get the vibe that they didn't want to deal with it. I just got the vibe that they just didn't know what they were doing, man. Like, it just felt like they didn't know how to do their job. I mean, two of the cops that pulled up didn't even look like cops. They looked like security guards from the mall. And then when I went to the police station, they were so disorganized over there. It was run down, badly funded. I mean, that's the whole state of Mississippi. No offense to anybody that lives there. But I mean, oh my gosh. I don't even know how they stop crime out there. I genuinely don't. We waited for over an hour because I wanted to make sure we at least talked to a detective so I can get my name and stuff. I basically had to beg them to give my information over to them because, like, I don't even think it's that, you know, they didn't want to do anything about it. I just don't think they know what to do, man. Like, and this isn't me doing any shots.
So they just didn't do
feel
anything,
bad.
basically.
Like, if you live in Greenville, Mississippi, you could probably get away with murder. Like, I'm just being straight up. But to talk about our friend Preston, the officer, the big dude that had his shirt hanging out, he had told me probably what's gonna end up happening is that they're gonna give it to a grand jury and they're gonna let the grand jury decide on whether or not they want to indict him. So I think that's a load of BS. You know what I mean? He admitted to it. I think they should arrest him, but it just is what it is. But oh my gosh, man. The fund of police must have hit them because they have no type of funding. Like, that city must not be paying their taxes, man. That was the...
So basically, they don't have the money, so they don't have the effort. They're not gonna do shit. That's awesome. He is. I see these pop up on my fucking recommended all the time. I have never watched one, and I don't plan to. There's no way they're legit. There's no fucking way they're legit. Providing violence, ultra violence, ultra violence, providing violence, ultra violence, ultra violence. Not this fucker. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but I kind of feel like I have to. I really don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I feel like it's... As someone who streams on TikTok, it kind of feels thematic.
I came across a reel randomly, and it's led me down this weird rabbit
too
hole.
loud, yeah.
People using AI or dressing up pretending to go to school. They all seem to have high heels, check images in them. Is this an age
I
thing
will not
or
check images.
something more sinister? Literally anything helps as I keep trying to look for answers. This post was made to the subreddit r/Instagram by the user numerouscut792 on
Oh, it's a
April
post, okay.
15th, 2024. It featured screenshots of 3 bizarre-looking Instagram pages they had encountered earlier that day, with OP expressing concern that something truly disturbing was happening with these users.
Oh,
And
100%.
those in the thread
It's
agreed.
creepy as hell.
What the actual fuck? Found all of them and blocked them all. Truth Sticks 11 is seriously creepy to me. I've been trying to find more about them, but can hardly find anything. Very weird account to say the least. The 3 accounts apparently belong to 3 different children. However, when combing through their posts, the content seems to imply something much more bizarre was afoot. Something truly disturbing. This post would be the start of a story that would eventually be picked up and shared all across the online world.
I didn't realize this was a big thing. I thought it was just one person doing it.
As these accounts revealed an unending rabbit hole that is still being traversed to this very day, in an ongoing investigation into one of the most depraved oddities ever found on Instagram. This is the emerging story of Smart Schoolboy 9.
This guy is genuinely creepy as hell. And just gross. It's just gross. I don't know what it is, but it's so gross, bro.
return after these messages.
Before we get too far down this rabbit hole, I want to first thank today's sponsor,
Nope.
AG1. AG1
Nope.
is
Oh,
a
I'm
D&D
changing the volume.
foundation.
There you go. See, I don't know about this guy. This second guy. Okay, I think I only know about this guy. Small Schoolboy 9 actually fucking creepy as hell, bro. Let's see what this one is.
Beautiful
Truth
boy,
Sticks
an account
11.
looked after by me, a degree-educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. This was the bio of the first account pictured in the Reddit post, an account named Truth Sticks 11, which was said to be operated by a 12-year-old boy and his mother. Back in October of 2021, the duo would make their very first post, kicking things off on a somewhat concerning note, though not for their own page, but instead another account on the platform.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
The video was created and posted by the
That
mother for the
is
sole
such
purpose
a
of warning
weird
others of the
post.
specific user who had been posing as a child
That's
online
my
when, in
mum
actuality,
pretending
he was
to
a
be
grown man
a boy.
who did this in order to
That
get
is
close
the
to and
worst
exploit
fake
other
child voice
children
I've ever
across the
heard, and what the
platform.
heck?
It's the grim reality of this online world, as predators will do just about anything to get closer to children, and it's a reality often unrealized or even ignored by parents, which makes it almost refreshing that this mother was out here trying to raise awareness. These posts would become the crux of the account early on.
Wait, so are these all doing the same thing? Because Smart Schoolboy 9, basically what they do is they dress up as like a school kid. And it's the creepiest shit ever, right? Is that what all these people are doing?
They would call out this user and their many accounts
And do they do
again
more
and
stuff than
again,
that? Like, it's
eventually going more in depth
so
about what this
creepy and
person would
weird.
actually do, claiming that they had a strange
Is that as
aversion
far as
to
it goes, or
dressing
do
up
they
as
do
a
more
young
shit than that?
schoolboy.
Are they
Does he
actually
wish he
like
were a young boy in a school
creeps?
classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. This theme of calling out online predators would remain consistent throughout the years on Truth Sticks 11. However,
Okay,
after
so this
some
account is
time,
calling
the
out
mother
Preds,
behind the
okay.
account began to use the page for its initially intended purpose, to share photos of her son. The photos
They were
began
calling out
reasonably
Preds, then they
normal,
started
and would show
sharing
this young
photos of
boy
their kid.
studying at school,
That seems
accepting
ironic.
reports from their principal, and even school presentations in which their son had attended, with the captions often boasting about how intelligent the young boy was. Though over time, the photos began to grow stranger.
Oh my, what is that? What?
They looked off, almost as if
Off?
they were AI generated.
Almost as if they were AI generated. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What is that?
And on top of this, they began to appear heavily edited in an almost inexplicable
Appeared
manner.
heavily
With
edited.
deep red lipstick often being
Are you
added,
fucking
which
good,
was
bro?
enunciated by his face being turned pure white.
I
This
don't
unsettling trend
like
would continue
this.
From here, as with each passing post,
I'm sorry, how do you start out with an account calling out Preds, then you transfer to posting your kid, and then you evolve it into posting your kid creepy as hell with crazy red lips and crazy white skin, piercing eye, like, what? How does that
photos were less
happen?
authentic and more surreal.
What in the fuck is that? These are terrifying.
Until they became
Why?
straight up disturbed, even sickening. These bizarre edits spilled over past
What
just
the
the images
fuck is
too,
this
as the
shit?
posts began to appear as disjointed collages, often showcasing multiple grotesque images
Collages.
and paragraphs about how much this user loved school. And this wasn't the only shift either. At some point, the son behind the account...
The only logic I can think of here is the mum lost her kid and then slowly spiraled into some sort of insanity where she starts making pictures of the kid, imagining that he's still there, and doesn't realize how creepy and fucked up they are. But that makes no shot is that what's
began
happened here.
posting
What
content
the
that
fuck is
allegedly
this?
came directly from him, saying things like, "My really cool mom asked me if I'd like to post, and I said, yes please." He even shared supposed videos that he had filmed of himself, which were equally as unconvincing as his photos, and somehow even more chilling.
What the fuck? Oh my. What in the PlayStation graphics? Are you okay?
The boy even shows off his singing in one of the clips.
Singing? You call that singing?
Though their voice sounds off.
Off?
The account was overall anomalous and extremely off-putting. And though this content was visually alarming, another aspect made it even more so concerning.
What
as
is
over time,
this?
many of the images began to resemble CP, showcasing these
Oh.
fake AI children in explicit positions, with their faces sometimes even being photoshopped onto scantily dressed adult bodies. One thing is blatantly obvious about the Truth Sticks account. The supposed child
Hold up.
behind it is...
Just give me a second. I just need to, Sorry, did you get the message there? This is fucked up. Kill it.
There's evidence to suggest that these were
Die.
AI as well. And based on the disturbed, borderline illegal content,
I hope that
this
didn't
page
rape you
featured,
guys.
It seemed more than likely that whoever was behind this page was not an innocent mother concerned for the welfare of other children.
It turned out that maybe it wasn't an innocent mother.
Themselves. And this wasn't their only account.
What the fuck
The second
is
page
this,
featured on the Reddit
bro?
post belonged to a
How-
user named GirlClo12.
what is this pipeline?
Similarities to Truth Sticks. The page was
Another
also
one?
supposedly run by a child and monitored by their parents. Bizarrely, they also posted frequently about the dangers of online predators, with the wording of these posts and the editing being essentially the exact same as Truth Sticks, just not as over the top. These two accounts even frequently interacted with each other, thus providing a substantial link on its own. But by far the most compelling link between these pages is one that is easy to miss at a glance, with that being a blatant obsession with high-heeled mini boots.
What?
These shoes were mentioned or shown in virtually
What
every single
the
post
heck?
made by these two users. At playtime, I'm sometimes running around with my really cool heeled footwear I wear with my uniform. After coming home from school, education isn't over for the day once the blue blazer, gray jersey, neat tie, white shirt, tailored close-fit gray trousers, and black heeled mini boots are in the wardrobe. No matter what they discussed, school uniforms and mini boots were always a talking point, which adds confirmation
this
to
is
something that is
weird.
already becoming apparent. This is fetish content, not too unlike the bizarre account of the Pipergate rabbit hole. Fetish content centered
What is
around
that?
children. And what makes the Chloe account so disturbing is that AI was seemingly not used, and rather, the images seem to be of actual children. Despite this disturbing distinction, these two accounts are cut from the same cloth, and all signs point to them being created by the same person. A person
There's
who,
no
despite
way
their
these are
constant
actual
warnings
kids.
of the dangers of
Please
adults
tell me it's
pretending
not.
to be children online, seems to be doing the exact same thing, as part of some sort of fetish, the extent of which we'll discuss later. But for now, one thing was for certain. These pages were not run by children or their parents. So, who created them? Well, that brings us to our third and final account shown in that initial post. Smart Schoolboy 9 was much the same as the other two accounts. They warned of online predators, obsessed over high-heeled mini boots and school uniforms, and posed as a child despite clearly not being one. But Smart Schoolboy
9 did the exact same thing. It had the mini boots. The high heel boots. I knew that it was supposedly messed up, and I've seen it and it's creepy as hell. I didn't realize it was like almost like a theme, like it's an ongoing thing. Like that's a theme within this culture, I guess. Genre? I don't know what to call that. Why they use the heels.
was different in one key aspect. The person behind the account was pretending to be a child, but they were doing so in a much more apparent manner, as they didn't use AI or stolen images of other kids to form their identity, and instead, they used photos of themselves. In the images posted on the account, we see what appears to be a fully grown man, dressed in a schoolboy's uniform. His face is painted pure white and has bright red lipstick.
It's
and
so
he is, of
fucking
course,
creepy,
wearing
bro.
high-heeled mini
I didn't realize the heels. I didn't know those were heels. I thought they were just black school shoes.
boots, characteristics that were all utilized across the other accounts. only this time it was done on himself, as he poses as a child pretending to go to school,
No.
as well as pretending to go through other life events common for preteens. And the photos aren't even the most disturbing part, as the account consists primarily of videos.
School. Let me know if you like school as well.
The
The
face.
videos are all incredibly off-putting.
That's...
Some show him arriving home from school.
Get away. Stop. Why is he doing that?
Others
Boys,
show him claiming to be on the
schoolboys.
bus heading towards school.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm on the school bus.
And other videos showing him doing whatever this is.
I don't want...
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking his tongue out appearing to be part of his fetish.
Yeah, there's no way that's... Yeah, look, there you go. There's a banana next to it. Yeah, that's fucking petty. What the f is this?
Is overtly sexual in its own bizarre way.
Okay, so it's worse than I knew.
In fact, there's a video
This
of
is
him
so
on
much
Instagram
worse than I've
account
seen.
where he shows himself staring into a mirror as he appears to pleasure himself right out of view of the camera as he stares
What?
into his own eyes. This account
What?
is by far the most sickening part of this whole rabbit hole, and also the most important. Interspersed throughout his page are a few examples of what this individual's voice sounds like,
This is quite good.
which just so happens to be the same voice heard in the very first clip shown on the Truth
It's the
Stick
same
account.
fucking account. Are you kidding?
Pretending to be a boy.
Meaning that this full-grown adult man is the one behind this entire rabbit hole. He's the one on these accounts pretending to be a child.
No, stop.
Getting some sort of sick satisfaction from whatever this is. And the worst part is, these activities aren't just kept behind closed doors. As we can see on numerous occasions, videos of him walking around outside in a public space, with his full outfit and face paint on.
Look at me.
It's truly one of the strangest things that I've ever seen, and making sense of what this all is extremely difficult. But based on the information found from this first Reddit post, a few likely conclusions can be put forward. This man is clearly attracted to the idea of being a kid, and I think OP was correct when they speculated that this was some sort of age play thing. But it's
Oh,
also
1,000,000%.
much more than that too.
There's
because
no way
based
it's
on
not.
the images that he's created himself, he clearly has some sort of attraction to other children as well, as he's quite literally created faux CP, the likes of which is so disturbing that I can't even really describe it here either. He's creating fetish content, and he's using the likeness of children, and also some children that are clearly very real people, to do so. That much is obvious. But there was also the possibility that he was pretending to be a kid in order to exploit other children across the internet. At this point though, this was merely speculation, with much of the Smart Schoolboy 9 case remaining a mystery, and the rabbit hole was only getting deeper from here.
This is disgusting, and I don't want to keep watching it, but I feel like we gotta just go through it now.
The story began to be shared all across the internet, most notably on the
I feel like we just gotta do
r/internet
it.
subreddit, where the
Halfway.
case really took off. There, internet sleuths began uncovering just how vast this web of accounts actually was, as it wasn't just these three
And I was
pages.
curious
No,
about them
there
before,
seemed to
but
be over a
holy.
dozen, and likely even more that we still haven't found, as he's created his own sort of community, his own little world, where across each page he pretends to be a child, with these accounts typically following each other and frequently interacting, seemingly to make these characters appear as though they have real friends. On one of these pages, 12 Stockwell Joanne, he poses as a 14-year-old girl, using more AI images to depict
Who's that
explicit
fuck?
positions of this manufactured child, which I obviously am not going to show here.
High
Though
heel
much like
shoes as
his
well.
Chloe account, he also shows images of very real young girls. But this isn't the most concerning part of this account, as on numerous occasions, he's shown images of children at a playground,
Huh?
which he may have taken himself. This fantasy of being a schoolgirl and taking part in these school-centric activities is something carried over throughout multiple of his accounts, with his most common alias being Stephanie, of which he has numerous different accounts featuring that same name.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie.
What the fuck is this?
This Stephanie character claims to be a 12-year-old aspiring poet, with accounts all across the internet, many of which showcasing examples of her poetry, which carries on those same distinct sexual undertones. I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map. My Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward.
What?
Good. Stephanie Stansfield, 12. But digging even deeper, her poetry has even seemingly been featured in various articles and even newspapers, showcasing that this rabbit hole extends far past just the online world. This act is clearly their obsession, and he's been doing this for years, with the earliest examples that I could find coming from all the way back in 2018. And this Stephanie character seems to be his go-to alias, embodying it in even the literal sense.
No, that's actually creepy as hell.
As in one of his many
This is
pages
genuinely
dedicated to this
freaking me
Stephanie
out a bit.
character, he dresses as her, wearing a wig and a dress, as he pretends to be a 12-year-old girl.
Like, that's actually scary.
Almost immediately after this
It's
case
giving,
began
like,
gaining
Killer Clown
traction,
energy.
the true magnitude of this rabbit hole was revealed. Across every single account are countless depraved posts and oddities that all could warrant discussion. But by far the most important discoveries were those that didn't actually occur on his own page, and rather the pages of other actual children.
What?
Do you like school? I do. It is good. You have some cool shirts, but I have to wear school uniforms to school. It is nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the UK, as the month of June suddenly got warmer. These are two examples out of many that show Smart Schoolboy 9 reaching out and attempting to befriend young children online.
What the fuck?
In one comment, he even warns a child about other comments from bad people, stating that, "It happens to most boys in our age group, but stay safe, stay cool, don't be dismayed by creeps." This is our best evidence that these accounts weren't just made for age play. No, he's actually posing as a child in order to make friends with other children. And given his overtly sexual interests and aversion to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this. And these examples are only what we found so far. It's possible that there are dozens, or who knows, maybe even
Can we
hundreds
get
of
him
other
gone?
comments out there, hidden
Is he?
on unknown
Surely he's
children's
banned, right?
accounts. This
Surely
is
he's banned by
predatory
now.
behavior. The man behind Schoolboy 9 is a predator. And in case there was still any doubt of whether or not this was a sexual thing, here's what he had to say about being a 13-year-old girl. But have his tactics actually worked? Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking for. We just know that he's trying to reach kids, as evidenced not only by his comments, but by the fact—
Part of me is questioning, like, is this like his way of advertising or something, and he's selling something? Like, is he doing all this and then he's selling more explicit pictures? I don't know. I don't know how you would do that, but what is his purpose for doing this? Because it's so fucking gross.
the fact that he's solely following
It's so
children on all
gross.
of these pages. And though it's easy to look at these accounts and know that something is off, for children it's not that simple, especially when there's pages showcasing photos of actual kids. Which brings up another frightening detail. Many of the images he's used of children have not been traced back to their original creator, and some seem to appear for the very first time online publicly on this man's pages, which might mean that he was sent them privately.
So this guy is reaching out to kids online. Proven. He has images of kids that no one else has ever seen before and don't exist on the internet. He has posted a lot of fetishized content featuring kids or him dressed as a kid. He's posted a fucking video where he potentially may have been jacking off in the mirror. I mean, you apparently can't see it, but that's what it looks like he's doing from his facial expressions. How is this? How did he last this long? He's made 2 different accounts and then started posting videos. It started before these videos even became a thing. How did he get this far? And then he starts making other accounts to promote his own shit as well. Like,
There's
how
even
does
one image
this
that David posted on
happen?
his Schoolboy account, which shows another
This should have
kid
been
that
shut
he claimed
down
to be
so long
unrelated
ago.
with, though
Surely
it's
it's
impossible
stopped
to say
now,
if
right?
this is real or not. For now, we just don't know for sure. Though given the fact that he's reaching out to children, posting fetish content centered around children, and has even potentially photographed kids in the wild, one thing is for certain: Smart Schoolboy 9 needs to be stopped.
Kiddo shit.
Finding this man and reporting him to law enforcement quickly became the top priority for those investigating the case. And luckily, he left several glaring clues behind that made this process a whole lot easier.
It's a pretty big one.
On numerous occasions across his many pages, he would post images and videos of specific locations, even showing streets and mentioning very particular areas in his poems.
Oh, he literally named one of the streets. He's an idiot.
Immediately giving us an idea of where he was located. And that wasn't all. I mentioned how the alias of Stephanie was one that he used more so than any other, but what's interesting is that there was another name used just as often across his accounts, brought up time and time again, though it's a name that he never seemed to call any of his characters. Instead, he simply referred to this person as a stepbrother, or a father, or even a friend from school, despite never actually picturing him, just mentioning his name. David. And sure enough,
who the
after
fuck is
connecting a few
David?
dots, it would be revealed that this person's actual name was
His name is David.
David Alter, with a man being 59 years old.
59.
At the moment,
I
it
thought I
doesn't appear
remembered
that
him
David
being
has
pretty
any
old, but
past criminal
59 is
convictions
great.
or
He's
documented
60.
history of this behavior. But we
He's
do know that thanks to the
60.
investigation done on Reddit and Discord, he is currently being investigated by local authorities, which will hopefully put an end to his online behavior and shine some more light on who this person actually is. As for the time being, the only other information that we really know about David is that he likes to write poetry and he makes music.
I don't want to hear it. That's not music. No! I think I've heard this before.
And his name also appears in a random newspaper, where he's discussing the importance of kids wearing school uniforms. And that's really all we have at the moment.
He wrote an article about kids wearing school uniforms.
We have yet to talk about
He's
in relation
genuinely
to this
obsessed.
film, with that being David's mental state. Some believe that David is a mentally unwell individual who potentially...
They believe he may be. Are you fucking with me? He definitely is. What the issue is, I have no fucking clue, but he is.
doesn't know the extent of what they are doing. Now, even if this is the case, his behavior still needs to be stopped, and he needs to be given proper help to assure that
This
no one
fucking
else gets
footage
hurt
is
by
so
his
gross.
actions. But it is important to note that David is far more intelligent than he lets on, as his personal accounts show us that he is fairly well-spoken and articulate. And throughout his problematic content, most of his bad grammar and strange verbiage seems to be his attempts at more authentically trying to replicate a child. But it's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is that David is extremely manipulative, with his response to the situation and other clues littered across his accounts showing us that he seems to know what he's doing, and he knows that it's wrong.
What? He's made a
Since the exposure of David's
response.
accounts, he hasn't silently slithered away like most other predators would. Instead, he's actually responded on more than a few occasions, lashing out to those who have DM'd him, calling them the perverts and predators. He even left a comment on his Joanne account seemingly directed at himself, writing, "You are really sad, and if that's your name, David, be honest with yourself. You're
What
50,
the
as you said elsewhere.
fuck?
You reply to me, a girl, as if I'm your buddy? No chance ever." This is something David does all the time. It's projection, and it started
He's
all the way
talking
back
shit
at
to
the beginning of
himself.
this rabbit hole.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
And he continued posting these predator exposés, along with other warnings about predators on the internet.
Yeah, he's constantly calling out shit that he is. What the fuck? This is so weird. He's got some serious self-hate, and you know what? It's actually valid. Self-hate's not a good thing. Unless it's this.
Across every page he made, each of which being hyper-specific to his own predatory ways and fetishes. The things he accuses others of are blatant projections of his own dark vices. And I can think of two reasons why. Number 1, that this makes his account look safer to other parents and children. It gives the appearance that he's not another internet creep because he's actively calling them out. It's a way to build trust in order to befriend and exploit kids. And number 2, he knows what he's doing is wrong, and this is his bizarre way of self-reporting, probably to make himself feel better about what he's doing. And it's obvious based on just how accurate these claims against others are to him. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. And these claims are made over and over again, as each time he calls someone out, he's further exposing himself, which becomes more concerning when you realize that these projections seemingly aren't strictly pedophilic. Within those eerily familiar
What do you mean they're not strictly pedophilia? Because he wants to be a kid too. Is that what he means?
Not only wanted to exploit children online, but they wanted to kill them as well. As he mentions that this user has a clear interest in cannibalizing kids.
He wants to kill and eat kids.
Ritualistic sacrifices on them. And based on how accurate all of the other exposures are to himself, I have no reason to believe that this isn't part of his MO as well, as crazy as that may sound. This also seems to coincide with some of the content he's posted that I can't show you, as some of these photos show children edited in contorted positions, including some where he's added what appears to be rope to give the illusion that they're tied up. And what makes this even more disturbing is that on his accounts, he's posted numerous photos in the vicinity of schools, on nearby trails, and even some where he discusses what time school starts.
I was thinking there was something, like, why would he be posting pictures of random streets and saying the name of the street in the post? That's so weird. There had to be a reason for it. It's because he's hanging out near the fucking schools.
Saying that he likes to be awake and ready for it. There's even photos that show other children outside from a distance, almost as if David was stalking them. This is highly
I don't know what that's a picture of.
We don't know truly how low this man's perversions get. He is still far too close to children, which is perfectly encapsulated by this photo of him on a school playground during the day. And with his disturbing desires, I don't
on a school playground.
What he's capable of. Which brings us to the final piece of content that I need to talk about. Chasing another boy running in heeled mini boots. This was the text.
Please tell me this isn't a video of him actually doing that.
Shown on screen,
because it would not be another boy, it would be a boy.
And in the video, we see the man pointing the camera at himself, showing his full face of white makeup and red lipstick.
What the fuck?
This video is edited more egregiously than any others I've seen across his page, with multiple explicit images and huge emojis covering the majority of the screen. Though just barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy.
What? Oh shit.
Who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while.
Did I not just compare this, like, a few minutes ago to Creepy Clowns? It's like that whole... What was that whole thing? It was like a fucking massive thing at school at one, like, for a year or something. There was like this massive thing where there were a bunch of killer clowns. And then a bunch of people who were like trolling, dressing up as clowns as well to scare the shit out of people. Right? Out in public in the UK. I don't know what the that was about. That's what this is giving. He's literally just scaring a fucking kid and chasing after them. It's fucked.
Whether this was an edited video or
I'm hoping that's what he's... I mean, it probably is, but... Who knows?
David's doings are a mystery that will take some time to unravel, and my hope is that law enforcement will be able to follow through and help shed some more light on this individual, and finally put an end to his twisted behavior. But at this point, only one thing is for sure. The story of Smart Schoolboy 9 is far from over.
Why is he not banned? Please do not attempt to contact him, as that may interfere with their investigation. Fair point. What in the... stop showing his fucking face, bro. Genuinely disgusting. Genuinely fucking disgusting. That was a brilliant video. Yeah, give him a sub if you want, but that was horrendous. Holy. Do not want to see that again. Okay, so Schoolboy 9 is a lot worse than I thought. I thought he was creepy. I didn't realize quite how bad. Multiple different accounts in the past before Smart Schoolboy 9. And then he's making alts and reaching out to actual kids and shit. Maybe jacking off in front of a mirror in one of the videos. A lot of fucking crazy shit. Not a fan, to put it lightly. Not big on this guy. Let's find something a bit chiller. Let's watch some K. All right, we like K. Let's go for something a bit gentler. Then we watched a fucking pred catch with an old man, and then we watched a fucking another old man who is also a pred, but dressing up as kid. Like, not the most fun of days. Let's watch something a bit chill, please.
I'm going to be making
She's always out of breath.
a chocolate cake.
Yay!
Icing and sprinkles.
With ice and sprinkle. Oh, I think I've seen this one actually. Fuck it, we'll watch it anyway.
What I'm going to do is, I've got
We need it. K is a
sugar,
comfort channel. Okay.
butter in there. Butter only for...
Sugar and butter. Buttercream. Sorry, we're not making buttercream. This is for the batter. Right. Okay, that's fine. The cake dough.
Okay.
Batter. Cake
I've got
mixture.
some flour.
Where's the mixture?
I've got
Flour. Eggs.
You see then? 3 eggs in there.
I know it. I know it was coming. Eggs.
Some cocoa
Yes.
powder.
Cocoa powder.
And
That looks
I've got,
old as shit.
Vanilla
Vanilla extract.
extract.
Damn it, she didn't say extract. Missed opportunity there, Kay. Gotta get on it.
My coffee
And the
to
K's
keep
cooking
going
mug.
with. Can you see that? Yeah. My coffee to keep going with. So what I'm going to do is I've added the sugar and the
Sugar and butter.
butter in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add
Flour.
all the ingredients.
I'm assuming it's self-raising flour, right?
Including the cocoa powder.
She didn't specify, I don't think. I hope she's used self-raising flour.
Together. I'm going to mix them all together.
She's gonna do it too high. I'm feeling it. I sense it.
Right, I've mixed the
She didn't show it. God
dry
damn.
ingredients and got most of it all over. It's not a good idea to mix
That's not very well
dry
mixed.
ingredients together with a whisk. So
Butter is not a dry ingredient, Kay. Oh, is it? I wouldn't have thought so.
I'm going to
I mean, the butter she's using looks soft at least, so
I'm just going to put them
seems
in
odd.
as they are, and then I can mix them into
And that's not mixed anyways.
everything. So then, obviously, it's not going all over me. That's it.
That is not a lot of cake, and it looks like shit.
Oh, you forgot the milk.
Milk?
Oh dear. Now I'm going
When
to
did
add
cake need
some
milk?
coffee.
I will only ever
Now
put
I'm
milk in a
going to
cake
add-
if it's too thick.
I'm hoping to God it's
Just because I'm like, you know what, it will make it like slightly creamy almost. It just has like that little extra to it, you know. She just completely missed. Why is the vanilla extract a gel? I've never seen that before. Dr. Oetker vanilla extract. It's a gel. That's weird as fuck. Okay. Didn't know that.
all over my beaters. That's not coming out. Oi,
The beaters is fine.
get out.
Little tip. You won't be able to get like the vanilla or golden syrup or whatever or honey off of a spoon or something. A little strap for that. Grease it. Put like a very thin amount of oil, some butter or margarine, flour, something that will stop it sticking, and then it should come right off. Just got a fuck ton of messages.
So
I'm so
now,
like, wow.
to make it better, I'm gonna
What's
have
up?
to pour some milk over
Play
the
with so
beaters
violent.
to get it off the beaters, because it went all over the boy. You saw it went all over the beaters.
This is not the nicest looking cake at the moment.
Now I'm going to
That is not done, Kay.
Now I'm going to add a is it a table? Oh no, I can't remember.
Tablespoon?
Well, I've just
Yeah,
added
probably
one
about a tablespoon for that much. It's a small
to
cake.
start off with.
Oh.
I'm going to turn this up even higher so it mixes very
Turn it
well.
up higher.
But I'm going to turn the camera off because it's so loud.
The thing is, I don't know if she used plain flour or self-raising flour, but it's her, so I feel like it's plain.
You can see the chocolate, can't you?
Okay, that looks so ass. I can see bits in the chocolate mix, and there's bits all around the edge, and it's dripping so wet. That is horrendous, Kay.
Not tray, my cake tin. I've got some cake tins.
That looks like after I've just had a fucking curry. Alright, that's not normal. If that was too disgusting imagery for you, just know I don't eat curry, so it was a joke. Alright, just know that. I don't actually do that, alright?
I can't remember. Well, I bought some parchment paper and I never took it out of the bag, and now whether it's being used, whether it's been thrown away accidental or not, but I'll have to get some more, won't I?
I'm sorry, did she just say she needs water? What the? Now when they say grease the tin, usually you want to see the tin. When someone says oil up, usually you can see their skin through the oil. You know, it's not that the oil hasn't congealed into a block of lard hanging off their elbow, right?
Mixed and ready to go as soon as
it's not quite how you grease a tin.
As soon as that warms up, it's going in. While it's in, I'm going to get a smaller thingamajig than this
Smaller
one.
thingamajig?
And
Bowl?
I am going to make the icing.
Alright, alright. It's fucked already, but alright.
Chocolate sprinkly things out.
Chocolate sprinkles? Alright.
Right, there was too much mixture.
It's so liquidy. It's so runny. Too much mixture? Yeah, because you can filled it with milk.
More or less to the top. And thrown the rest away.
Let's take note of how tall it is, how deep it is. It's almost to the top, but not quite. I want to see how much it rises. Because I don't imagine this is going to rise at all, pretty much. I do not believe she's put self-raising flour in it. And even if she has put self-raising flour in it, there's so much fucking milk in this shit. Surely it would just collapse the bubbles anyways.
So, yes, so that's
it would just drown the fucking bubbles.
It's the cake mixture that's been made and is ready to go in the oven as soon as it warms up. Right, that is the cake. It's all done.
I called it. It didn't rise at all. That has not fucking risen. Look, it goes to here. This is the distance. It's about my cursor. That's how far the distance is. It has zoomed out a little bit. It's a bit less than my cursor, but we have to take into consideration it has zoomed out a bit.
Sorry about the angle, but I do not understand what's happening with this camera.
It hasn't risen
so, yeah, anyway,
at all.
That's the cake done. I'm going to leave it to...
But if you need me, I'll stay. Put the icing on it. Yay! You can't save it, okay? You can't save it. No.
I have got milk and some vanilla essence in it.
Do you want moldy icing? Because icing made with... First up, this is the wrong kind of icing for a massive ass cake. Secondly, back to the main point, Water doesn't go off. Milk very much does. If you're making icing with milk, could it not curdle or go moldy or rotten? Could that not happen? Surely it could.
So I'm going to add
It just
2
feels unnecessary.
tablespoons of
2 tablespoons of icing sugar. Okay. I'm gonna trust you on that.
Does say icing sugar.
I don't feel like it's enough, but I'm gonna trust you on it.
Glad you can see that.
We'll see. The thing is,
That's 1.
the amount of liquid and icing sugar you use
And that's
makes a massive difference. Like you could add like a tiny drop of water and the icing has just completely changed texture.
and that's 2.
I do not believe
What
2
I'm going to
tablespoons
do
is enough. But we'll see.
firstly-
We'll see.
firstly-
We'll hear it out.
firstly, that's a new one, isn't it?
She mixing the icing.
Mixy.
The icing, I should say.
And I'm going to use I'm going to use the same spoon for the cocoa powder.
Okay, we're getting cocoa powder in that. Okay, so that's gonna thicken it up a bit too. That's fine.
That's 1.
Although you do need to consider this. Cocoa powder, at least as far as I'm aware, I believe it's hydrophobic. It doesn't like liquid. It doesn't mix in very well. So you want to make the icing first before you mix in the cocoa powder. Otherwise, you'll just get clumps. Because it's going to try and reject it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Not strictly hydrophobic. Like if you're making hot cocoa, you have to heat up the milk. Otherwise, it won't mix it. You can't mix in like old milk with cocoa powder. Never worked for me, at least. Maybe it depends on the brand, but it has never worked for me. I don't think you can.
So now I'm going to mix it
You
in.
should look at yours.
Oh, that's the cake. I've made the icing.
Yum.
Let's just see if the cake is hot or cooled down a bit.
I don't think it matters, Kay. Look at that thing. It's
Still a little bit hot. So
it's
we'll have to
fucked.
wait a little bit for
No, we
the
don't have to
cake
wait a bit to put the icing on. Just can get it over with, Kay. It's dead already.
Now it's time to ice the cake.
Oh, I can't see the icing that well, but from what I saw in that bowl, it looked decent.
John, the cake is now
That's some decent looking icing from the little pixel I can see. I'm impressed. We might actually have something semi-decent.
Hold on, wait.
Hey.
Too much. Smooth it out, Kate.
Smooth it out.
Smooth it out.
You need to smooth out the big bit that's running. Hey, that's not the bit that's running. Okay, the bit that's running is the bit, the big bit. The bulk of it is where you need to. She left it too long. She let it run.
That's smooth. I'm smoothing it
That
out.
that is very good thickness for the icing for this cake. I respect that. I would never ice one of these like a proper cake with this kind of icing, but considering she is doing it, she's doing a good job.
Right, I need to put a bit more on. So
The
let me just get
elimination
it
spread is
sorted and I'll
cool.
show you.
Oh god.
And that is the cake done. Now,
Okay, you could have
couldn't
neatened
think of
that.
the name earlier.
Don't go complaining with me, Kate. You could have filled in that little hole, the little edges. You could have fixed that shit.
Chocolate sprinkles.
Chocolate
Now, I
sprinkles.
couldn't think the name, and I just kept calling them them.
I just like to point out everything wrong with this cake right now. It didn't rise. I don't believe she used self-raising powder or baking powder. It didn't rise whatsoever. It's burnt. It was too liquidy because she poured in a ton of milk into the cake mixture, which will also remove any bubbles, I would expect. The icing has milk in it, so there's a chance that could go moldy or something as well if she leaves it for like a day or something. Yeah.
Things that go on top of the cake.
It's a delicious cake. What can I say?
So
I'm proud of you,
just
Kay.
gonna
You change your name to Cake.
sprinkle some on.
Cooking with cake. That is some awful sprinkling. If you want to sprinkle better, do it from higher up.
I'm scared to death because they're gonna all come out. I know they are. They're all gonna come out. I should have got
If you're scared they're all gonna come out, transfer them into your hand and then sprinkle.
Never mind. It's done now. So that.
I like you. I seen your IG is spook.
That is what called death.
It's my bro for a chick if she really trying to fuck. Half a cup of coffee and a stop looking cake. A slab.
That is your end.
Holy. That does not look appetizing. That's a mud hut. That's a mud pie.
Well, I don't know why you had some bad angles of the cake as it was doing. I've got a little piece.
I need mother on a piece so I'm gonna make cut noise.
So let's just try it. Oh, I nearly lost that there.
What you don't see here is the cake is out of the shot because she's actually got another cake which she's bought from Simmons. She's just got like a little slice of chocolate fudge cake on another plate next to it, and she's just taking a bite of that. Little behind the scenes action there. She's doing a little movie magic, little switcheroo there. Wait, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Wait, I don't give a fuck.
Get a bit with icing on cake.
What now, little bitch?
Oh, that icing is so nice.
The icing is so nice. Almost dies. Holy.
I don't know what you saw, but the cake. Yeah, the cake. The cake.
She didn't know what to call it. It's not a cake. It's not a cake, Kay.
Tasted gorgeous.
No, it didn't.
With all the icing and the sprinkling on top.
What the heck just happened there?
Yeah, everything just tasted lovely. I don't know if you saw me, but yes, I can definitely say it was gorgeous. So there's going to be.
I don't know if you saw me. What? Did she throw it up afterwards? What's happening?
In the description to my merchandise.
Buy Kay's merch if you want a mug that says Kay's cooking on it.
If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please do. And the people who are giving me thumbs up, I do appreciate it. So thank you.
Okay, I appreciate the content. I cannot give you a thumbs up for that.
Want to leave a
It
comment
upset
and
me.
recipe, please feel free, the more the merrier.
You've
And
triggered
if
me,
you haven't
Kay.
subscribed, you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get them subscribed and get yourself subscribed.
Alright, everyone sub.
Subscribe and get everybody.
Everyone hit that fucking sub button right fucking now, okay? Do it for me as well. Sub and join, alright? Y'all be pressing those buttons. Like, share, save, write a comment. Love the new camera quality. Are you fucking with me? Love the new camera quality. To be fair, this camera quality looks good. Where was it that it looked horrible? Here. That looks so ass. Maybe it's just out of focus or something. I don't know. Yeah. Don't let Kay cook. I know it's her channel. Don't let her do it. It's not okay. It's not healthy. It's not safe. I need to talk to a trusted adult. Alright? I'm an adult. I'm not trusted. I'm gonna go talk to a trusted adult. Because Kay has scared me, and I don't want to see that again. But I inevitably will if we do any more reaction streams. Try and forget about that. Okay? Try to sleep. Sleep it off. Doesn't matter where you are at the moment. If you're America, Canada, Mexico, France, UK, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Go to sleep. Try and sleep it off, because that's not something you can just get rid of without thinking it was a dream or a nightmare, more accurately. So, yeah, make sure to get some sleep. And do a bunch of heavy drugs, okay? And I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.